In Hershey, Pennsylvania, we believe community is key and that together we can turn passions into opportunities just like our founder Milton S. Hershey intended. So, when you dream of soaring, our coasters will take you to new heights. When you want to celebrate your most exciting moments, our culinary team is ready to craft something for the whole family. When you wish to travel somewhere new, our award-winning resorts are waiting for you to experience. And when you want to explore a destination that makes you feel good, all roads will lead you to Hershey, a town built on more than just chocolate. Our mutual founder had a vision to provide a home and school for children to live, learn, and become their best selves with all costs covered. Today, every coaster ride, every delicious dish, every concert, every hockey game, and so much more helps thousands of Milton Hershey School students discover their passions. And the best part, to become a part of our sweet legacy, all you have to do is visit.
Tonight, in the 81st Cocoa Bean football game.
All right, welcome to the YouTube broadcast of the Cocoa Bean game. My name is Roger Smith. I am a 1985 graduate of Milton Hershey School and the head track and field coach. And my partner is
Dennis Moore, longtime football coach, track coach, biology teacher at the Milton Hershey School. Excited to be with you again, Roger Smith.
This is some good stuff. It's exciting because there's so many question marks of what both teams have left. You know, and there's a lot of history here in the Cocoa Bean. You know, talk about history. Coach, what do you have in front of you? You got some talking points there.
Yes, sir. Welcome. This is the 81st playing of the Cocoa Bean game. The Hershey Rotary Club and the Hershey Cocoa Bean game both started in 1943.
Wow.
World War II, yep. Well, we all celebrate the 81st Cocoa Bean game this evening. We also are celebrating 81 years of service by the Hershey Rotary Club to the Hershey community. Proceeds from this event go to the Hershey Community Youth Alliance. Student leaders from Milton Hershey School and Hershey High School work together to provide local, national, and international community service projects. Since 1943, Coach Smith, the Hershey Rotary Club has served the Hershey community by carrying on Mr. and Mrs. Hershey's legacy of giving back. They coordinate the annual Cocoa Bean game. They provide financial support to Hershey youth sports teams and organizations. They recognize high school student academic excellence and community service through its Student of the Month and Service Above Self awards. They donate to the Hershey Fire Company and other civic safety organizations. They support and encourage international understanding through inbound and outbound high school student exchange programs. And the Hershey Rotary Club, made up of nearly 100 of the area's most respected business, professional, and civic leaders, reaches well beyond the Hershey community by supporting the efforts of Rotarians worldwide.
That's awesome. The Hershey Rotary Club, I was fortunate enough to receive one of those awards when I was in high school after the Cocoa Bean game. But it's always a bunch of caring adults that really supported the community and supported young people in activities.
Yeah, I think the Cocoa Bean breakfast, I wish our listeners and our fans of either school could see that breakfast. You have so many adults in the area, and usually the guest speakers are top notch. Some people, not just in athletics, but just experts in their field, and they always leave a good message for our kids.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, this environment is pretty packed for game number one. I'm excited.
Earliest game ever. It's August 23rd, and we have a full house at Henry Hershey Field tonight.
There is really going to be a thing called standing room only.
Yes.
It's hot. It's 80-plus degrees. We're pumped up for the first game of the year. A new beginnings, a new era. This is exciting times. I can't wait.
Yep, looking forward to see what happens here. I have a lot of kids in class. They're getting their first varsity reps tonight. They're pretty excited.
Yeah.
I told them, make sure you're drinking water all day because they've been running around for the last hour. They'll be cramping up in the first quarter.
Absolutely. It's almost a tradition that's someone's going to go down with a cramp.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't replicate the kind of game reps that you're going to get.
Yeah, you have no idea how to manage the energy and the adrenaline.
And Hershey, I had a brief conversation with Mark Painter, Hershey's head coach, and I've known him since high school and into college. We were teammates, and he's just got a laser focus going on right now.
Yeah.
He's an ultimate competitor, and I'm not sure. I could check this, but I'm not sure he's ever lost a Cocoa Bean game.
Wow. And his sons are listening from
Switzerland.
Parts everywhere on the map.
He's at Coatesville.
What's up, Al Johnson?
He's from his one son, I think the youngest one's in Coatesville, PA, attending college, and Dylan, the oldest one, is overseas playing basketball in Switzerland, and one's at is it Baylor, I think?
Yes.
I think it was Baylor. I think Drew might be at Baylor doing some things, but it's all good.
Our captains are at the middle of the field, shaking hands, coin toss.
Milton Hershey captains appear to be Christian Bryant, the 72 Christian Bryant, number 3 Clarice Blackstone,
Yep.
number 6 Anthony Taylor, and one other name that we can't
See if we can see his number.
Providing financial support to Hershey youth sports teams and organizations.
58.
58, that's Mark Reed Jr.
Mark Reed was a new student with us last year. What a great kid. I had him when he first got to school, and he's been nothing but great habits and high energy since he got here. Great to see him as a captain, along with all 3 of the other gentlemen there. All those guys are track athletes, Coach Smith.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, we missed some of the numbers for Hershey's captains, but we can recognize one of them was number 70, Sante Monsalve, and number 33, Sean Elliott. So we apologize for missing the other 2.
As we honor those who are serving, those who have served, and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice while serving, with the playing of our national anthem by both of our bands this evening. All right, Spartan Nation, let's raise the bar. Where's the elementary division? Where's the middle division?
All right, we are back.
Where's the senior division?
All right.
High energy. High energy in Hershey Henry Field tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Got a lot of programs from Milton Hershey School students going on right now in the stands.
There's a lot of local alumni have come back also to witness this game.
Talked to James Rayner on the way in.
Wow.
James Rayner, class of 2013. Last time I talked to him, he was a police officer.
Down in Lancaster area.
Yeah, good to see him.
Always good to see him. Looks like Hershey's going to receive the ball first, kicking off for Milton Hershey.
Will kick off to the Trojans.
Number 6 and 22, deep for Hershey. It's Brian Maduena.
And Caleb Simmons. Both of those guys have some speed back there.
Yes. Their up backs are 12 and 3, Grant Lader, and number 12, Alex Guzman.
I tell you what, the special teams could be a critical portion of this game.
Yes, first game.
That
Short kick.
To about the 20. Ooh. That was a heck of a tackle.
That was a solid tackle, Coach, by number 18 for Milton Hershey.
That's the freshman.
Yeah.
Thomas Saeed Arku,
Ooh.
who's also going to start on offense You know, as a true ninth grader, he's starting on offense, and his first play in Cocoa Bean is a pancake tackle.
That was a heck of a tackle. I'll tell you what, the Milton Hershey coaches are calling for the ball. I was looking with the binoculars. It looked like Milton Hershey had the football. Yes.
He caused the fumble, and Milton Hershey recovered
Milton Hershey football, coach.
It's Milton Hershey football.
Milton Hershey football, coach. They're on the 38-yard line going in. Huge turnover to start the football game.
So how you like a ninth grade, first start Cocoa Bean, first play, he makes a tackle, decleats the person, separates him from the ball, and it's a turnover. And I just said special teams are going to be huge.
It's like number 10, Elijah Hopkins out here at quarterback. Hershey seems to be in a 3-5 defense. Fumbled snap. Get on the ball.
And just like that, number 55 recovers the fumbled snap. Julian Sharp. Just like that, momentum shifts in the blink of an eye. You know, you got a first-time quarterback in his first Cocoa Bean game. You know, first-time center. Came back a little hot.
Yeah, and, you know, historically this week is a second scrimmage.
Correct.
You know, these teams haven't had neither of these teams have had the repetitions that you normally get and they're high school kids. They did a lot of stuff in the summer and T-shirts and shorts and helmets and shoulder pads, a whole different ball game. Here comes Hershey, shotgun.
Gotta watch Hershey. Sweeney, number 5, is a dangerous athlete.
Yes. On
the football field and the basketball court. There he goes.
Lead right, just fullback lead blocking.
Yep.
Carried by number 5, Sweeney. Pickup of 8.
They have number 33, Sean Elliott. He's just leading off the butt of the tackle, off the right edge. Gain of 8 yards, coach.
Yeah, our Damian Matos, you know, he's 5'8", 165, and he has probably over 400 pounds coming at him in the outside linebacker position. I know Mark, he's going to run the same play until he stop it.
Yes. It's like we had a little bit of a twist stunt inside, coach.
All right.
There we go.
For a loss.
Nice job. That was number 44, coach, for Milton Hershey.
We just talked about. Damian Matos penetrated in the backfield and made a nice tackle.
Milton Hershey does stunt inside. They brought number 55, Joseph Cruz, underneath. He was untouched. That caused some havoc early on in the play.
Now, this is the kind of situation that you want to get Hershey in.
Right.
You know, where they can't really run the ball. Now, they have some incredible receivers and a capable quarterback, but, you know, we got to make him lose their time and get uncomfortable.
Right. Another stunt. Here comes Joe right through.
Hit.
Completed, coach. That ball was complete to number 3, Grant Later. That was a nice pass to the guy's face. I mean, Joe depleted him.
I tell you what, Joseph Cruz, who's I'm not sure if he's been in our school for a year yet, but he's an outstanding athlete. He let Sweeney know that, hey, I'm going to be here all night.
Yeah, he's getting out of his stance.
Sweeney is a competitor.
Yeah.
He's going to be here all night also. So they got a 1st and 10.
Offsides.
So Milton Hershey gives them a free 5 yards. Using the count to slow down some of that rush.
Offsides on the defense.
Coach, we're a little bigger on this side with Angel Alexander as the right defensive end. I won't be surprised if they keep going to their offensive right.
Yeah.
We have Joe and Angel on this side. They're pretty solid. They've been doing a nice job so far. Our linebackers in the back can move pretty well.
We got Christian Bryan on the other side also.
Yeah. Yeah, Derek Kofi's in there. Jesse Masalis is in there. Those guys
got a
move pretty
blitz
well.
from the
Nice
Mike
job.
linebacker.
Nice job getting out of our stance.
Nice. Let's go get to the football. Good job.
Yep. Again, that looked very much like an early season scrimmage. Hershey's offensive lineman took a step or two and then looked at each other. I don't think they blocked anybody.
Salud Camara just came in for Christian Bryant. I wonder if that's a strategy situation because Christian Bryant's our heaviest player.
Right.
You know, and a two-way player
right.
for us on offense and defense. Got trips spread offense. Second.
Motion, deep motion. Just quick dive handoff.
Tell you what, that running back for Hershey, number 33, Sean Elliott, he had a lot of yards after contact.
Yeah, he did.
Had a lot of yards after contact, and that's almost the will and mindset of Coach Painter, of grinding things out.
Well, they spread us out. They did a little emotional misdirection stuff, but it was just a quick handoff to the dive. We got to be able to stop that up tight.
Third and short, I'm sure we're going to see the same kind of play.
We're going to see the same kind of run, yes, sir.
And quarterback might pull it if he don't like it. This is a big play here.
Shift.
This is a big play.
Shift by Hershey there.
Okay, we're on balance.
On balance now, yes.
Balance. Still dive. Oh,
he
got to the edge.
He did.
Got to the edge. Oh,
nice
man.
cut.
Carry by number 33.
We did a nice job up front, Coach. Salou was in there. Joe was in there. There was nowhere to go. He did a nice job of cutting off the left side.
Yeah, he ran to daylight.
Yeah, he ran daylight.
All good running backs know run to daylight at full speed.
Right. Looked like Ariel Alexis on the outside got sucked in on that.
He's got to read his clues. 1st and 10 from
18-yard line.
The 18-yard line.
Really high, Coach.
Carried by number 8, Samir Edwards.
Fatigue is starting to have us show our numbers on the defensive front. You know, they need to have a flat back.
We're showing the numbers right away. You guys listen at home if you don't understand that. What we're saying is the tackle, a fullback who's 240 pounds, you've got to hit him below the center of gravity. We're hitting him up high around his shoulder pad, so he's able to drag us for 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 8. Shift.
Still unbalanced.
Unbalanced.
And no adjustment. Going to the edge. Going to the edge again.
Carried by number 8, Samir Edwards Case.
Number 8 did a nice job for Hershey of attacking the corner. That's Samir Edwards Pace. You know, he had already had about 10, 12 yards before he was even contacted. You know, Hershey's shifting on balance, and Milton Hershey's not shifting at all. So they're just taking the edge. They're outnumbering one.
It's a numbers game right now. They're just outnumbering us. So now they have 5 guys to the right side of the center. We have 3.
Absolutely. Straight dive at 33.
Carried by number 33, Sean Elliott.
Sean Elliott just went off the right tackle where they had them overloaded again. The game plan looks pretty simple.
Yeah.
They're gonna outnumber people at the point of attack, and Milton Hershey's gonna have to find some way of balancing that out.
Those of you who watched or listened to this game the last couple of years, Hershey has been run heavy. They've been their scheme has been how can we outnumber you and have one more blocker than you have defenders. And when they've been able to do that against teams, they've had tremendous success. Now, when they play teams that have been able to spread them out and stop the run, they've struggled.
Correct.
But tonight, we've got to find a way that when they're on balance, to shift to it, to bring people up. With what they're doing, we have some safeties deep. We may need to pull a safety out and change our defense a little bit and go without a free guy.
Well, I also think is that, you know, it might have been a good time for a timeout to adjust to that.
Right.
You know, especially with the intensity of the game itself, the temperature of things. You know, people start breathing heavy and their technique starts fading.
Get those guys, catch your breath. Remember, we were at East Pennsboro, Coach, in 1997, down 14-0. Early, and Bob Guard called a timeout. For everybody said, guys, just breathe.
Yeah,
just breathe.
All right.
We're going to be okay.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right. Let's do what we do in practice. All right, it still feels the same size. We got 3.5 quarters to go. We're going to be okay. We end up winning the football game, but they're high school kids. You got it.
To no surprise, I think Hershey might have had a 10-play drive there. To no surprise, I think it was 10 plays, but they only threw the ball once.
Yes.
They only threw the ball once. Every other down was a manageable run play.
Right. And they worked about 5.5 minutes off the clock.
Correct. So back deep, we have some dangerous people back deep.
Yes, we do, Coach.
I think that's
Katie Dan Luckett.
Oh, man.
That was Anthony.
Yeah, that was Anthony. He's got to keep his feet underneath.
Yep.
Okay.
On the 20.
Our second play on offense.
Here we go. Now we got to get the snap. We have to execute.
6 minutes left inside the first quarter. All right. Let's see what we can establish now. There's a lot of gaps.
Anthony's in the
front.
backfield.
Hershey's linemen are all standing up top. Come on. It's interesting. Hershey's defensive line did not get down in the stance.
No.
Go
ahead, sir.
They stayed in a 2-point stance and just almost read the offensive line.
Well, we pulled both of our guards to our left, and they just ran with it. They weren't down. See if they're in the stance this time.
Okay, now they're in the traditional.
Yeah, now they're in stances. Quick pass.
Keep your foot underneath. Is that Khalil?
That was number 12, Brendan Clausen.
No, that was Khalil Dargan.
Is that Khalil?
Yeah.
12?
No, I'm sorry. That was Isaiah. Another track guy trying to be too quick before you get your feet underneath you. Come on. 3rd and long. Big play here.
That was 17. I thought that was 12. Coach, we got
3 receivers up top. Hershey's running his zone. Sweeney's going to be
rolling. Quarterback rolls to his left.
That pass is on the money. We got to complete those.
Got to look it in, tuck it away.
Look it in, slow down, breathe.
Yep.
You know, we've had 3 plays where we're indication of we're trying to do things too fast, you know. We need to look the ball in, secure it, then go make a play.
And as you said earlier, Coach, special teams are huge first week of the season. Here we are, we're punting from our own 20-yard line. Let's make sure we get all our guys up front, make their blocks. Punter gets the ball in their hands, and there's a flag.
Coach, we have too many guys on the field. Maybe he picked up the football.
I was just counting. I didn't see 12. It looked like 12 in the top, extra man at top. Yeah, I think he picked up, moved it.
Center picked up the football.
Right.
This guy back deep for Hershey, number 3, Grant Later, has wheels.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
Has wheels. Coach Boger wants to get organized.
Good.
We're punting, and we're only about 15 yards from our end zone. I always like to put pressure on our punter.
In high school? Definitely. Definitely. Hey, Coach, here's Milton Hershey School Minute. It's time for a little talk about our house parents, where we share information about the Cosby Residential School, famous chocolatier Milton S. Hershey, built in 1909. Did you know that all Milton Hershey School students live on campus in a family-like environment? Students in pre-K through 11th grade reside in student homes led by married couples as house parents. Seniors live together in traditional living apartment-style buildings to prepare them for independent living after graduation. Learn more at mhskids.org.
Outstanding opportunity.
Yes.
Outstanding opportunity for young people, young families, old families, and everything in between. Outstanding opportunities as a place of employment.
Yes. Land of opportunity, Coach.
Another 5-yard penalty.
Yes, sir. Looks like our right tight end moved early. Takes us back to our 10-yard line. Make it 4th and 22.
Now we're punting out the end zone. Hershey still has 1 person back. I'm putting the pressure on. It looks like they're going to rush.
They're sending everybody.
Rushing 9. They're rushing 9.
Short punt, Coach.
Short punt.
It's out of bounds at about the
22-yard line. 22-yard line.
Trojans take over. It'll be 1st and 10.
Is that a 12-yard punt?
Yes, sir. Looked like the snap got there.
You know, once again, you know, we talked earlier, Dennis, about recovering from graduation, and both teams lost a significant amount of players to graduation. But Milton Hershey, especially in the special teams, and on the kicking end of things, There's some new players in the game now, and this is going to be a little contest for them.
Yeah.
They're running unbalanced again.
Yeah, they're unbalanced to the left side here. They have 2 extra men.
That's a great play
There we
right
go.
there.
Nice job. There's a lot of helmets to the ball, Coach. Like that was
Christian Bryant.
Yeah, Christian Bryant.
Christian
Angel
Bryant.
Alexander was in there. Christian was in there.
Christian had a flat back and got
Yes.
great penetration. Could not see his numbers, and he ran his feet.
Yeah, nice job.
This is the kind of situation that Hershey does not want to be in, and Milton Hershey wants him in. 2nd and long, 3rd and long.
Deep motion, dive.
Oh,
Carried by number 8, Edwards Pace.
That was a run right up the gut for you people listening at home. They did some deep motion with their left wing and then just hand the ball up the middle.
it's about almost a 10, 12-yard game.
Right. Hershey's on 12-yard line.
We're going to run the same
Deep motion
play.
again.
This time it's Field.
Right.
Number 22, Jesse Marcellus. You know, who we had in track this year.
Yes.
He did a good job from the inside linebacker position. 2nd and long again.
See if we get some movement up front here. Joe had a nice pass rush on a passing down in the last series. See if we can get some pressure.
The rest of see these offensive linemen if they're dropping or driving.
They're passing. Quarterback kept, Coach. And pitch.
An option free guy.
Touchdown, Hershey. That's number 3.
Number 3, Grant Later.
Yep, Grant Later.
Grant Later and Sweeney, Cameron Sweeney had a lot of work together. They worked incredibly hard this summer. I've seen them at different locations, you know, working hard. And as athletic as Sweeney is, you know, he's really tough to put in a box.
Yeah. That's a huge difference this time of year.
Point after is no good. With 3:34 left in the first quarter.
All right, 3:34 left in the first quarter. It's Hershey Trojans 13, Milton Hershey 0.
Well, Coach, talking about the house parents that whole description that you just went through.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's almost an ideal situation, house parenting, you know, for people who really have a genuine concern and care for kids. And financially, it can put you in a good situation also, meaning that you live on campus, you know, so some of the utilities that, you know, regular people have to deal with is not present at Milton Hershey School, you know, and I'm not sure, but it might be a great situation that you love to contribute to kids, craft them, help mold their character, and then financially it can be rewarding to you. It's a great situation that couples need to check out.
Yeah.
You know, just do the point of checking things out, because you might find a gift.
Yeah, and we've had house parents over the years that maybe didn't stay for 20 years, but built great relationships with kids, and those kids are now young adults, and they see each other all over the country. They see each other for summer vacation.
Yes.
They form really tight bonds because you're living together. You really are living together. And, you know, another thing, too, is, you know, some of the house parents I talk to, they do enjoy the fact their kids are in Derry Township School District.
Yes.
You know, that it's a really good school district, a lot of opportunity for kids there. Kickoff goes into the end zone.
Hershey is notorious for having great special teams, especially in the kicking department. Yes. All right, Spartans need to get something good done.
Build some confidence. You know, these
yeah.
they're all wearing shoulder pads and helmets, look like tough guys, but they're all, you know, they're all high school kids inside. They got to get a little confidence and do some good things here and build off of it.
The last series we had 2 slips, 1 drop, and then a 12-yard punt, if that.
See Elijah here on the handoff.
Got penetration.
Yes, right away.
Backfield.
Taylor on the carry.
Anthony Taylor on the carry. Hershey did a great job of stretching them out. You know, number 44.
Yeah, Jason, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Donat?
Donat, yeah,
Donat
just Donat.
did a nice job getting
Oh,
on the
man,
stance.
his defensive line freed him up, and he could run downhill.
Right.
We got trips over here. I'm thinking bubble.
There it is. Look it in, tuck it away, get a field.
That's the freshman.
Yes.
That's the freshman, Thomas Ariaku.
Tackled by number 5.
We are third and very long now.
Yeah, third and almost 15.
3rd and 12 for the Spartans.
Milton Hershey with trips look up top.
It's
Go
quads.
back. Yeah,
Right there.
quads.
It's empty backfield with
Empty
quads
back
up
quads.
top. There's got to be some, it's third and
Someone's
long.
ineligible.
They got to go deep. They got to go deep.
Hopkins pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass to Paris.
I don't know. I would like to see that receiver keep running. I'm not sure of the depth perception up here, but you know, you got to find another gear and keep going.
You got to accelerate to the ball.
Accelerate to the ball. You know, and
That's something I'm sure coach and staff will show them on Monday on video. You got that ball's out there over that outside shoulder. You have to go get it. It's not going to drop to you. You have to go, you have to outrun that defensive back. That's that extra gear.
Here's another special team situation. Snap over
his
the head.
Over his head.
Take a look, kick it.
And we're out of the back of the end zone, coach. That'll be a safety.
We got safety.
That'll be safety for Hershey.
Safety.
Coach, that time the snap was about 2 yards over his head. Wasn't much he could do.
And can't reiterate it enough, but special teams is critical in every game, especially early on in the season. It's got to rally the troops and calm them down.
Right now, as we start looking for some leadership. Coach, with 2:24 left in the first quarter, it is 15-0 Hershey Trojans. Hey, it's time for another Milton Hershey Minute where we share information about the Cosby Residential School. Famous chocolatier Milton Hershey built in 1909. Did you know that Milton Hershey School house parents come from a wide range of backgrounds? Some are early in their careers, others are looking for a new path. All Milton Hershey School house parents bring unique skills to the role to help students thrive. Learn more about how you and your spouse can be part of this team of difference makers at mhskids.org. And I can't stress how much that phrase difference makers is on our campus. Our kids, like kids everywhere, they're dealing with boyfriends and girlfriends in school and family relationships, and those adults are making a difference late at night and early in the morning and after school, help those kids moving forward. We're really fortunate to have the adults we have helping our kids in our student homes. Kickoff, coach, to the 40-yard line.
25-yard kick.
Yep. Hershey breaks the tackle. Pursuit gets to him.
That Joe Cruz is a missile.
Yeah.
That Joe Cruz is a missile.
Yep.
He flew down there and delayed, almost made that open field tackle.
Yep.
He's done a nice job so far. All right, we got to stop the run. We got to stop the run. Hershey's going to run the ball. You know, it's the first time we got to look at the option. You know, they had everything unbalanced to this half. To this hash mark, and they had both of their dangerous guys involved.
On balance up top, they have 33 offset to our near sideline.
Three can
now
go
shift over.
Yeah, three can go
okay, we shifted that time, coach. They brought Joe down over the offensive tackle, and they're rolling the opposite way. That time they show a little misdirection. They see our adjustment. They roll the quarterback the opposite way. That's what the call is.
Our sideline judge on this side is Mike Williams, very, very incredible friend of mine. Nice official. He does the collegiate. You know, I forget which conference he just. I think he just. Well, I probably shouldn't say.
yeah.
I know. I need.
It's like Batman, coach. You can't give away his identity.
Let me leave
no
that
addresses, no phone numbers here, Coach Smith. All right. Give him a call. Tell him how he did. All right, Hershey with the penalty gives him 1st and 15 on the 42-yard line. Come on, Milton Hershey. Let's get out of your stance and make a play.
It's still run territory since it's first down for Hershey. Yep, they're firing out.
Right. Nice job. You got to make a play.
To the edge.
Coach, we were right there. 22 got through the line of scrimmage. We did a nice job on the line of scrimmage. Jesse got through, just couldn't wrap him up.
Got to keep your head up. Keep your head up. Run those feet.
Accelerate your legs.
Hershey is definitely not doing anything fancy of just power football, which is the staple of Mark Painter.
Right.
He loved blocking run plays at Millsville University when we were in college, and it's a sense of incredible pride that he has in his offensive linemen, time and time again. Okay, so we got second and about 5 along 6. Second and about along 6.
Hand off.
Great
there
job.
We got through. Nice
Great
job. There we go.
Great job.
That's nice. That's nice there. That was our Angel Alexander, right defensive end, was one of the first guys getting in there.
And
Christian was in there.
I think Aiden Littleton was in there also.
Right.
Angel Alexander, once again, he's a two-sport athlete. He does track and field and football, and the Cruz kid. The Cruz kid does another sport also. Do you know what sport the Cruz kid does? I think Jimmy Taylor just texted us and he wants us to mention wrestling.
He's a wrestler. Yes, he is.
Passing situation, third and long.
Get to him, Angel. Angel gave a contain. Come on, get there. Yeah, I don't know if we have anybody upside. Ooh.
Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Yeah, late hit.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to know where the sideline is. Again, a lot of young guys getting their first reps. You have to have a sense where the sideline is. You tackle them outside that white line, they're going to throw the flag every time.
So our wrestler, Coach Jimmy Taylor's wrestler, just hit the guy 5 yards out of bounds.
Love his aggressiveness, but you has to have him inside the field of play. Important lesson for kids.
That would have been a 4th and about 6 yards lines. Now it's a first down. Moving the chains. The ball's on the 35.
First and 10 for the Trojans.
Oh, this is deflate. How much time on that clock, Coach? I can't see it from
Coach, there are 31 seconds left in the first quarter. First and 10, Hershey on the 35-yard line going in.
I'm thinking play action pass. In my offensive coordinator mind, I'm play action pass and trying to stick a dagger in there. You have.
Yeah. And they've shown they like to roll to the right. I mean, they have two receivers up top, twins up top. Offset back here, perfect for the fake and roll away. Quick pass.
Bubble.
Yep.
There's nobody out there.
Bubble, number 3 in the
holding.
catch.
We should have a holding penalty.
Right.
We did a nice
number
job
6.
out there. Anthony Taylor did a nice job of getting off of there and getting to the ball carrier.
Holding on the offense.
And if my understanding of the rules, that might be the end of the first quarter. They should take this penalty and start the clock. It'll be defensive choice to start the clock.
Hershey looks like they're ready to line up on the ball as soon as it's placed. Yeah, they're on the ball, ready to go. So they'll get a play off.
Yep, they wind it, yep.
Yep. First and about 17. Hershey shifted. They're off balance to the right.
Off balance to the right.
And motion to the right. Yep, there it is. Quick jet sweep across.
The edge is not being set, but there might be some holding. They
called another one.
It's holding again. I mean, it's pretty obvious Hershey wants to attack the edges.
Right.
Defensively, you got to set the edge and string things out, and hopefully we get some penetration inside. But as of right now, Hershey's doing a great job of just getting bodies on bodies.
Yeah, Coach, when I was calling defensive plays a decade ago, there's always something you give up, and when you realize that a team like Hershey is saying, okay, You start taking away the middle, we're going to balance our plays outside, we're going outside. You have to have something to counter. And again, when you counter that, you give up something. But you have to force Hershey then to do something different. And they've shown they can do some play action passes. They can do some things, but let's not give them the easy. The easy edge in high school becomes a 40-0 ball game. You can't give them the easy edge. All right, at the end of the first quarter, coach, it's 15-0 Milton Hershey. 15-0 Hershey Trojans right now.
Right now, this game is exactly where Hershey wants it to be. It's on the ground. They're shortening the game. The clock is keep moving. You know, they're not even the down mark. The down clock is not even a factor with them. They're just churning away. You know. But hey, it's time for another Milton Hershey School Minute, where we share information about the course-free residential school famous chocolatier Milton Hershey, built in 1909. Did you know, Coach Moore, that Milton Hershey School house parents come from a wide range of backgrounds? Some are early in their careers, others are looking for a new path. All Milton Hershey School house parents bring unique skills to the role that help students thrive. Learn more about how you and your spouse can be part of this team of difference makers at mhskids.org. That sounds like deja vu.
It's deja vu.
It's like you just read that 5 minutes
possible.
ago.
Coach, it's such an important message. It's like in class when you repeat to your kids what they need to do now, what they need to do later, what they need to bring home with them. Yeah. You can't tell them once, Coach. You got to tell them 2 or 3 times.
Here we go.
You got to tell them, you got to show them, you got to do it. Okay, Hershey with the ball, quick pass.
Hershey's second pass of the game.
Coach, right now it's early in the season. I'm impressed with how well they're able to get the snap, turn, and under control, confidently get that ball off. Look it in, tuck it away, and get upfield. You know, a lot of high school teams are going to be all over the place and sloppy with it. They're doing a nice job of getting rid of the ball, not trying to do anything outside their abilities.
Right. No, Cameron Sweeney spent a lot of time with his older brother, who's a receiver at Shippensburg University, running patterns and getting timing. So there was a lot of work done this summer by the Sweeney brothers.
And their pass, by Hershey. He's rolling out. Ball overthrown.
Okay, big play coming up. Third and 14.
Let's see if Milton Hershey can get some pressure on him here. Football's changed since they've gone to shotgun all the time, Coach.
Oh, man. It's
we used to be able to line up 6 or 7 guys, quarterback get the snap under center and take a couple steps. Now he's catching the ball with his eyes downfield. It's a little more difficult getting pressure on guys.
It's funny because the game has evolved so much, because it used to be if you caught the ball in the shotgun and you wanted to kill the clock, you couldn't just throw it at your feet, throw it down. They were called like intentional grounding.
Right.
But they altered the rules that since everybody's in this formation, that can be grounding.
Timeout.
Timeout, Hershey.
Hershey's taking a timeout. I think they liked what they saw.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion. A little bit of confusion for the Trojans there. This is a big play for Milton Hershey.
Go ahead.
They're out of field goal range. But you know what? Hershey might make this a 2-play drive right here.
As you were saying, I was thinking that, Coach. They could go 2 run plays with the success they've had. They have wide side of the field towards their sideline. They have a history of running towards their sideline. That's as an old coach scouting. I mean, they have a history of running towards them. So I could see 2 runs to the left. And again, they've been able to hit that soft corner. Milton Hershey's got to take away the white side of the field here.
Danny, I'm coming off our defensive right
yeah,
like a madman.
Coach, I have John Plummer coming off the edge, and his job is to attack the outside shoulder of that quarterback, and no one's touching him.
I'm coming off the defensive right side.
Yeah.
Use this left sideline as an extra defender.
Yes.
But I'm making sure that the timing to our defensive right is thrown off.
Yes. And Hershey comes out, Coach, and they do have 2 receivers up top. Yeah. 6 offset to the left. Get upfield, Angel. Short pass number 42. Come on, strip that ball, Spartans.
Once again, it's 4 down territory. 4 down territory.
Yeah, they made nice completes there. McGill, Zakaseta. They did a nice job, though, of running their patterns. He just ran underneath, open area.
It's one of those things, you just cleared it out. He cleared it out. So we got 4th and about 8, a good 8 yards. I'm thinking there's going to be a hard snap count here.
Yeah. Quick pass complete again. And number 42. Zakaseta, they've used him the last 2 plays. He's just finding the seam.
Well, he's a senior wide receiver, and you know what? He's running his route and just sitting down, and Sweeney's is delivering it.
Yeah, just get there and settle. Don't drift. Get there and settle. Looks like he's just settling right in the hash and just looking for it. All right, here we go. Coach, we got 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line going in for Hershey High School. Shotgun snap, quick pass.
Quick pass, good blocking on the edge.
Sweeney's pass complete to number 3 later.
Yep, later made another nice catch. He got it field quickly.
Catch and run for 10 yards is a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
I'd assume, Coach, the air barrage is going to stop, and we're going to see some running by Hershey here.
Oh, sorry. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's time. It's grind.
33's in the backfield now. I assume he's going to be running right side there unbalanced. Ooh, now they're shifting to their left.
I think they're going to the left.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, they are. And they pulled a
And
guard.
they
Nice
pulled
job, Joe.
They pulled a backside guard, too.
Yes, they did. Joe did a great job right in his hip pocket. Made a play in the backfield.
55, Joe Cruz.
Joe does a nice job of staying low.
Yes.
He has that wrestler in him of staying low, and he's almost like going for that single leg shoot.
Coach, are you saying that wrestling may actually help football players be better competitors on the football field?
There are 3 sports that I have the ultimate respect for. That's football, wrestling, and swimmers.
Yes.
Wrestlers work to, lactate tolerance.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
They're out there, can't hide from their failures or their success.
Unbalanced left. Quarterback is rolling to his right. Keep.
He's there. 44 is
nice
there.
Play.
Great job.
Nice
Great job
play.
staying home. Great job staying home. Damian Matos did a nice job of feathering, staying home, and then staying to the outside shoulder.
Yeah. Sweeney's done a nice job, though, Coach. He's running this offense really well. He did almost break that one for a touchdown. He's impressed me so far early season.
Now they got the wide side to the left again. Milton Hershey's defensive backs got to press up. They
can't give him space.
With the ball at the 8-yard line, they have to be manned up. They got to be manned up. Else.
They haven't shown they could throw over the top. Hershey's done a nice job of hitting zones.
So we got a pro left, pretty much a slot right.
Yes. Penalty.
Yeah, delay a game. At double zeros.
Delayed game called on the Trojans.
I'll bring up 3rd and about 14 yards, Coach. I assume they'll come back to the pass. Again, they were looking to go wide side of the field towards their sideline there.
And once again, with a good kicker, they could be playing from extra point field goal range. Field goal range.
They have later in the slide up top.
Our linebacker
42
is about 7 yards deep.
We're about 10 yards off their wide receiver, number 42.
Why are they looking at the quarterback, though? Number 3 went offside. When you have a broadcast with former football coaches, we see some things that, I don't know if it's past our time as far as, scheme-wise, but, man,
Well, we don't mean to question either coaching staff. We're just curious. And oftentimes, you and I both know this. People listening at home who play football know this. Those kids may be coached to be 4 yards off the ball. Right. They may be coached to be on the inside number 4 yards off the ball, and it's Friday night lights, and they're 7 yards off, and they're looking at the quarterback because this is their first time playing varsity football.
Yeah.
Nice rush, Milton Hershey. Nice rush, Milton Hershey. There we go.
So that would make it 32 plus 7, about a 39-yard field goal.
Right. Coach, they actually sent Ariel Alexis off the corner, number 1. He forced the quarterback up, and Angel made a nice sack. And Joe was in there, and it was a nice job by defensive front.
That's excellent. Ariel Alexis is an outside linebacker, a sprinter on the track team. He was very excited for this season.
Yes.
Okay, 4th and long. I'm thinking they got to get Sweeney in space.
Yes.
Sweeney in space to our defensive right.
Later's down here to the right. They're throwing up top high to 42. He was open, Coach. It looked like
the bullet.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet. That ball was thrown out of bounds.
We dodged the bullet.
A corner he just drifted in on the play. I have, those of you at home don't know this, I don't have my binoculars up so I can actually see what's happening on the field. And our corner drifted. There's a quarterback roll to the right. Our quarterback drifted to his left.
Our corner number 2, Alexander Cruz, he went inside with the inside route, and the guy was wide open on the wheel up the sideline. All right, we got to do something on offense here. Come on. I can't remember the last time we had the ball.
The handoff. Coach, number 33 there for Derry Township, Sean Elliott, did a nice job filling. We actually had some nice blocks, but he folded in off the outside in the handoff.
Yeah, he does a nice job. He's on both sides of the ball there.
He's got to be in pretty good shape because I don't think he's coming off the field. He's moving pretty well. Quarterback keep. Hold on to the ball. Yeah. Those of you listening at home, Milton Hershey does not run with a traditional tight end. I believe they call him a Spartan back, usually off the ball a little bit. He blocks, sometimes goes out for passes, and then they run with 3 wide receivers. Trips, looks, or deuce, sometimes an unbalanced. Looks like we have 3 wide receivers to the bottom here and 1 guy up top. I'm sorry, they just switched that up. Trips to Hershey sideline.
Third and long. I'm guessing number 4 is coming off the corner here.
He's just settling.
He just checked.
Yeah.
Ball's up.
Ball's long.
Paris,
go. Paris made a reception, Coach. We're at the 25-yard line. Nice ball by Elijah. Good protection up front. Milton Hershey needs to punch one in here, Coach.
Yeah. Paris got behind the number 3 of Hershey.
Later.
And we laid it up there. They mistimed some jumps for the ball. And they did a good job of staying focused.
Their pass. They're going down near sideline.
That's interference.
That's interference. Where's the flag? You got to pull that flag.
Oh, wow.
You can see the replay on the computer screen here. He had a hand on his jersey pushing him.
I wonder if they both were hand fighting.
Yeah, they might have been. Good protection up front.
Couldn't necessarily see the move.
Coach, we're 2nd and 10, 4:26 to go in the second quarter.
Who's got the whistle?
Timeout with the official. Here we go, balls in play.
Okay, here we go.
And spread
2nd
look.
and 10, Spartans got a little bit of momentum.
Both guards are pulling. It's a handoff.
Cut up inside there.
Yep.
Anthony Taylor with a gain about 6.
Right. Talking to their offensive line coaches, Trent Baker, and they're going to move our team has some decent guards here at the Milton Hershey School. And getting those guys out front is a big advantage for us. We just got to make sure we hit our seams and take care of the football.
Not to be critical, but, see after this play here.
Right. Incomplete. 4th and 5.
My philosophy, when a running back gets a good play, I like to feed him again.
Yes, get a rhythm.
Get into rhythm, get the adrenaline going, so.
Yeah, it's like a shooter in basketball. They're in a rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
Keep feeding Curry the ball, Coach.
Yeah.
Keep feeding Curry the ball. Don't take a shot. Give Steph Curry the ball. He just hit 2 in a row.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm open, but Curry's here.
Kevin Durant's open. You know what? He's throwing it to Curry.
Throwing to Curry.
Yeah.
I think
you at home watch the Olympics know what we're talking about. All right, here we go. Nice way to avoid the rush.
Put it up. Put it up. Put us 4th down. Ooh.
I can't see from my position what the coverage was downfield, but
it was covered.
He had some opportunities. Elijah's trying to get the ball downfield, Coach. His eyes are downfield. He didn't tuck the ball right away. He's doing the right stuff. Get somebody open.
Situational football. As soon as he gets in space, just put it up and maybe something happens.
Coach, Elijah's a junior. Did he have any snaps last year as a varsity quarterback?
No.
Maybe his first repetitions.
No. I think he had a couple, but very few.
Yeah.
But he was here this whole summer also working hard.
Right.
Empty backfield. They only got
3:43 on the clock here.
They only got 10 people on the field.
It's maybe why it was empty backfield. The running back's getting a drink.
Timeout, Hershey.
All right. Hey, maybe I could read something that we haven't read before.
There may be one about student homes, Coach.
One about student homes.
Student homes,
it's time for another Milton Hershey Minute, where we share information about the cost-free residential school, famous chocolatier, Milton S. Hershey, built in 1909. Did you know that Milton Hershey School house parents live in a student home equipped with a recreation area, family room, and sprawling outdoor space? Learn more about how you and your spouse can be moved into a student home and be part of a team of difference makers at mhskids.org.
Yes, sir. We've had success with sometimes retired couples who've raised kids.
Yes.
Or they've worked with kids. And they understand how kids work together or how kids struggle to work together. They understand the ups and downs of working with high school kids or middle school kids or elementary school kids. So if anybody watching at home, you have some family, some friends, some neighbors who are maybe at the end of their teaching careers, or they've done other things with kids and they're looking for their next chapter, have them look at mhskids.org. It could be a great opportunity for them and for our kids.
Christian Bryan had a great rundown. He was on the right side and he ran down the play to his left. Coach, we got a lot of people checking in on the chat. We've been ignoring the chat a little bit, but visually I saw Victor Dugba, class of 04, checking in. Andre Whitaker.
Defensive end, Andre Whitaker. Yes.
Andre Whitaker's son, Eli. Woo, he's going to be special.
He is.
In track and field, man. He works hard. He worked hard this summer. Got a taste of it.
Good to have him with us. Pitch, late pitch. Hershey's done that twice now in the late pitch, and really, we have to be aware of that. He's ready to pitch that ball whenever.
Can't really practice to defend the option.
No.
Am I mistaken, or is that Pastor Wagner on the field right there behind the officials on this side?
Coach, Pastor Mike, when I came up from the football field, I did see Pastor Mike down there. I'm not sure if he is.
Turn your binoculars right here.
How are you?
That's not Cherish.
How you doing, Cherish? What's up?
I didn't want to be too hard on the
It's okay.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
You're too funny.
Handoff right after right tackle. Still running.
Yeah, they're hand tackling.
Yeah.
Picks up a Trojan, first down.
Samir Edwards Pace, I believe, was that his first carry?
Is it number 8?
Yes.
No. Oh, no.
It's like, I'm sorry, I was thinking number 6. Yeah, number 8, he's been in there.
Yeah. He's definitely
he's been in there.
churning. He's hitting holes at full speed.
Yes, he is.
So Hershey's back to the run game now.
Yeah, 6 has been spread out wide. That's my fault.
You got unbalanced that side.
Unbalanced again.
Probably gonna have to motion to that side.
Well, with the
it's almost quarterback ISO almost.
you know, Coach, when and they've shown this for years, when they go that unbalanced and they have the offset back to the side of the unbalanced, oftentimes he's a lead blocker. Yeah. They're just trying to cave down everything and lead block with the running back, and they did a nice job of that there. They got 8 yards. They're on the 22-yard line going in.
Yeah, it's one of those things that they're just blocking the area.
Yes.
They're blocking the area, and and they're just making the running backs just get the full speeding and be tougher.
Yeah, they're toe-to-toe in their stances. They come up, and you see 33. He's got his hand on the hip of the tackle, just taking over, comes off the outside. Here we are again. Shotgun. Low snap. Oh, incomplete pass. We had him, Coach. Had him in the backfield. He's going to get the ball off.
But you know what? It speaks volume about the composure of Cameron Sweeney. Low snap, picks it up, steps in, gets his eyes downfield. Mm-hmm. A defender in his face, and he still almost completes a high percentage pass.
He's showing a lot of maturity here. Angel lost his helmet that play, bringing a defensive lineman.
Automatic sub.
Yep, they had to bring him in.
Hey, let's get this picture. Coach Moore, Cherub.
There you go, Cherub. Where are you?
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome.
One of our alumni, Cherub Rossi. I don't know what yeah. What year did you graduate, Cherub?
I'm waiting for Mel.
I'm thinking 16?
What?
When did you graduate?
17.
17. Okay, 2017.
Y'all feel old?
We felt old. Yes. Before you reminded us, we felt old.
You graduated in LaSalle 2021, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all should feel old.
Back to the game. Hershey completes the pass up the sideline. Chubb, I'm not sure if Mel's going to come. She was watching the game, our broadcast.
Coach Mellinger at home.
With her dog at home, Lucy.
Still coaching cross country for the Milton Hershey Spartans.
Yeah. Did you contact Mel? Did you contact Mel?
Yeah.
All right, it is 1st and 9
Okay.
from the 9-yard line. We have 1:56 to go in the first half. Hershey's been able to pick and choose from their playbook with some success here, Coach. Quarterback keep. He's looking to run or pass. Nice ball.
Wow.
Really nice ball. That was to Brian Medina. I pronounced that correctly. Medina. Brian Medina. Fake handoff, roll to your left. We ran a little out pattern.
Yeah, they did a nice job of their package. They're having high percentage passes. High percentage passes, and Brian Medina and the rest receivers, they're just sitting down in open areas, and Sweeney's just delivering darts.
Sweeney, watching the replay, Sweeney did a nice job attacking right to the line of scrimmage. As soon as our corner took a step up, they delivered it.
Try to teach some of the young players that I'm involved with that, hey, yeah, we want to be throwing that football, attacking the line of scrimmage. Right. So you make that defensive back nervous. Do I go up or do I stay back?
Right. It's like a point guard in basketball. When do you deliver the pass? When you attack? When do you stop and deliver? If you throw it too early, defender's on him. You get right up on him and deliver it. Your man's open. All right, Coach, with 1:49 left, it's 21-0 Hershey Trojans. What can Milton Hershey do here, Coach? 1:49 left. Get possession here. Make sure we get control of the football and possession. What can Milton Hershey do here?
Well, the challenge is that they haven't established an identity.
Right.
They haven't established an identity on offense of, whether we're going to pound the rock, we're going to go off tackle, we're going to go down the middle, or whether we're just going to go to the short passing game. And with no identity, you can't build any momentum. And this game is about momentum.
Yes. Especially high school. I mean, kids, that mindset. Once one kid starts believing, and they're all starting to feel the energy off of him. Next thing you know, a kid that wasn't sure what was going to happen, they're believing. Yep.
Jared T got the score up on the chat. We see you, man.
Yep.
Hope you're doing well, bro. That's offside. Yep. 1 foot in the end zone.
Touchback, yeah.
Touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on the 20.
Well, the sun is finally set on Henry Hershey Field. Starting to get the feel of our first night game. Lights are on, full house.
I saw Teddy Poor earlier today, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy Poor, and I think he has maybe 5, 6 kids.
Yes, I saw him at Permani Brothers last year during homecoming, and I think there were 5 stuffed in the booth.
And they look happy.
Oh, what a great
still
family.
Has a great smile.
Yes.
He said his dad's doing well.
That's
brothers
great.
are all doing well. You know, so it's good to see him, man. You know, what a great young man.
Yes.
Played with a lot of heart.
Yeah, when I talked to Teddy Pearl last fall, he was one of the head carpenters at the Renaissance Fair. All their changes throughout the off season and during the season. Yeah, he does. He's busy over there. Off the turnpike exit there in Lebanon. Yeah.
5 yards off at first down.
That was Anthony.
Anthony again.
Nice. There we go.
Out.
Nice bump.
Cut up in the block. Good job.
That's a great run.
Great job.
And like you said, Coach, a guy gets a nice carry. Let's get him rolling. Let's get him in a rhythm. He's excited, man. He's excited. We got good offensive linemen. Let's get something on the board here.
Get him some momentum.
Yeah.
And then you come off a play action off of him. Oh,
pass.
Oh, jeez.
Looked like they were setting up for a screen that didn't materialize.
I don't know. I'm not sure how successful a screen can be after 2 running plays.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, because their linebackers didn't drop deep; they were settling. And you see on the replay, the linebackers are sitting right there. All right, we have 59 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10, 41-yard line.
I think you have an illegal pass. You have a lineman downfield. Because the pass was past the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times there's offensive line, they lose track of where they are in terms of what's the rule, 2 yards? You can't go more than 2 yards downfield?
Well, no, they could be downfield, but the pass has to be completed behind the line of scrimmage.
I see.
And the pass was not completed, but it was incomplete past the line of scrimmage. It's a penalty.
Makes sense.
2nd and 20.
Nice cut. It's Ariel Alexis on the carry.
2nd and 19.
Shooting ourselves in the foot here.
Yeah, we had some momentum.
Had some momentum.
2nd and about 20 yards here for Milton Hershey.
They're I'm not sure. They stopped playing fast. He didn't call the play until it was 10 seconds.
Offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense. Only 16 seconds on the clock.
So they're trying to shorten this possession.
Right.
All right.
See you, Cherub.
2nd and 14 for the Spartans.
Well, Ray James, I got your text message. Yeah, it's play calling is essential.
Carried by number 1, Morales Monzon.
Eric Daniels, we see you checking in, class of 01. Eric, next year is 24 years.
Yeah, 25.
This year's 23 years.
Yeah.
23 years. Holy cow.
Wow. I was telling one of the students, he said something about Mr. James. I said, LeRae James. He goes, you know LeRae James? I said, no, LeRae James. I had him at my house when he was in 9th grade in 2000 for dinner. Like, you're that old? I'm like, yes, I'm that old. Yes.
The Hershey Trojans, 21. Milton Hershey, 0.
And halftime. Halftime is 21-0. Hershey Trojans have the tempo and rhythm of this game exactly where they want it. Milton Hershey's still struggling to find their identity on offense and on defense. But it's a game of two halves.
Yes.
Of two halves.
Yeah, if I'm Hershey right now, I'm planning to come out and run the football, but I'm also aware of a couple runs there that Milton Hershey had. Not good offensive line in front with Anthony in the ball. It's on, you say it's only 21-0, but the way offenses are now in high school football, 21 points you can make up pretty quickly on a long run or two on a pass, and we've shown that we can. We being Milton Hershey, Elijah's shown he can throw the football. Hopefully he gets a little more confidence this half and is able to get the ball off a little quicker.
Yeah, it could be a tale of two halves, and we're getting the ball, I believe, in the second half.
Yes,
we're getting the ball in the second half.
Yep.
All right, we got one last minute we're going to read, and then we're going to go off the air for a little bit. It's time for another Milton Hershey School Minute where we share information about the cost-free residential school famous chocolatier Milton S. Hershey built in 1909. Did you know that Milton Hershey School house parents share their passions with the students they serve? Chefs, athletes, preachers, cheesemakers are just some of the careers our house parents held before coming to MHS. Learn more about how you and your spouse can be a part of this team of difference makers at mhskids.org. We appreciate our house parents tremendously. They do a great job, and they are the frontline difference makers in the lives of our kids.
We have some former professional soccer players as house parents because they scrimmaged our soccer team yesterday.
Wow.
Some of the guys were telling me that they saw some things they had no idea adults on campus could do. I mean, what a great experience for our kids.
It is.
Yeah, play some professional soccer players in practice.
All right, Coach Moore, we're going to take a break here. We could probably go see some former athletes and take care of some things, and we'll be back shortly.
Right, here we go. Go Spartans.
Happy retirement, Dad.
Thank you very much.
So, Dad, what are you gonna do now?
Some couples do back-to-back cruises.
No way. That's too
Passive.
I bet you guys won't last 5 months in the house all alone.
Well, we just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents? What's that? So you want teenagers again?
That's a full house.
Well, you kids turned out all right.
Yeah, and this way we get to give that gift again. A bit longer.
Don't you want to save?
How will you afford to move?
Can we even visit you guys while you're in Hershey?
Oh, you can come visit. And the school will pay for us to relocate.
And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
We won't be alone. There'll be people like us from all over the country helping care for these students.
You're set on it, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a new chapter for you, and the kids who deserve one too. Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
When Milton and Catherine Hershey started the school, their goal was to provide better opportunities for the students that came to the school. Milton himself was not an instant success. He failed several times before he finally found success with the Lancaster Caramel Company. It was only after his success that he was able to start the Hershey Company. Milton's mother, Fanny, was a huge influence in getting him into the candy making business. Milton never forgot the help that he received in order to become successful, and he wanted to, in turn, give that to the students of the school. It's been said that Milton always hoped that one day one of his boys would come and run the candy factory. And his dream was realized when William Dearden became CEO of the Hershey Company in 1976.
He believed so wholeheartedly in the school's mission that he never forgot that the school was the centerpiece of his life. He explained that the only thing in Hershey, Pennsylvania that has to go on in perpetuity is Milton Hershey School. If you go all the way back to Mr. Hershey, vision, values, and leadership are all balanced in a way that really create energy in an organization. He knew that the Hershey Company was anchored in the 1950s and the 1960s and kept going back to thinking about what Mr. Hershey would have done. But instead of being anchored to the past, he wanted to basically evolve, innovate, and carry the Hershey Company into the future.
Dearden understood that the success of the Hershey Company meant the success of the school, and he always remembered the importance of his alma mater and believed his greatest achievement was the opportunity to give back to the man he felt gave him so much, which was Milton Hershey. Dearden is not our only achievement. There have been many Milton Hershey success stories, like Mr. H.L., who became the first MHS graduate to be president of the school.
Mr. H.L. was one of the first people I met when I came to the school as a 10-year-old. He was just so kind and so impactful to me that, I know he was on the board of managers, and that was something I wanted to do. I wanted to be like Mr. H.L. and also be on the board of managers one day. There's been a lot of very successful alumni, and the ones that I really admire are the ones that have come back and really touched and helped shape the lives of our students.
William Fisher took over the helm, and like Mr. H.L., he started out as a teacher at the school, and both presidents raised the bar by creating high expectations and incorporating new technology into our school curriculum.
In the past 3 or 4 years, there has been renewed energy around all the entities getting together to make sure they are supporting the children of Milton Hershey School.
It's what you do with the tools that you're given is what really matters. And one of the things that Milton Hershey really taught me was how to take the tools, work hard, and achieve more. After the life that I made for myself and the opportunities I was able to give to my own kids, I wanted to come back to the school and be able to help other kids. A part of that is being on the board of managers. To be the first female graduate chair of the board is such a privilege and an honor.
There's no school in the world like the Milton Hershey School, and because of amazing alumni like our former presidents Johnny O'Brien, Anthony Callistra, and now Pete Gert, we have continued to raise the bar year after year.
It's continuing not only to further the mission, but to raise the bar and expand. How can we take what Milton and Catherine Hershey gave us, and how can we provide for more children? So we're looking for all of the opportunities for our students so that our students can achieve more.
The legacy of Mr. and Mrs. Hershey has impacted generations of Milton Hershey School graduates. They gave us so much, and today we raise the bar because of them, and for all of those who will come after us.
I started the school in the town of Hershey for those who dare to dream big just like I did. Today, my only hope is to see the school and our town carry to new heights.
How will you raise the bar like Mr. Hershey? Dream big, Spartans. Our time is now.
We're in Floyd County, Kentucky, right in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. We are in downtown Prestonsburg.
I feel like I'm living out what Milton Hershey will want, and I feel like he'd be proud of what we're doing here.
I think it's good just to, just to give back to different communities and learn how to serve other people. First of all, it feels good because it's right to do. And second of all, I think it shines bright in this community.
I like being around the dogs.
We are here today at the Floyd County Animal Shelter in Floyd County, Kentucky. We right now currently have 0 volunteers that come and visit the shelter, so it is a great opportunity to get these dogs outside of their cage.
This is Yogi. Yeah, I saw Yogi. Oh, that's a good boy.
we're back here in the boonies, you know. No one really knows to come back here, so we're just so incredibly thankful for this opportunity, and we hope for years to come that we can continue to do this.
I think the people of Floyd County definitely embrace Milton Hershey School now. This is the second year that we've been here on the Summer DSLE project. I think the students aren't just rising up themselves by stepping out of their comfort zone and doing something a little different. They're inviting the whole community of Floyd County to rise with them and to rise with the Milton Hershey School.
And it's also an experience to see how lucky we are, how benefited we are from being at MHS and the people we get to be surrounded by.
So we all rose up to the challenge because we all knew that like we would be taking parts off of our summer to be doing this, meeting new people, and just things like that. Just like rising up to the challenge, doing whatever you need to do.
I think it brings home Milton Hershey's desire when he wrote the Deed of Trust.
Doing good? You want help? Here.
We are just spending the week helping the community.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Look, you're doing good, you got it.
Trying to make it just a little bit better, spread awareness about the school.
It's okay, you're not gonna fall. I won't let that happen.
Even if we get one family to come to the school, I think it's gonna be worth it.
It's great having you all. I know it's a little early here in the mountains.
We're in a service project trying to help people. So today we are raking all the rocks off the trail, the pathway for the hikers and the bikers.
You are rising up, you're giving your time, your energy, your strength for other people. You're rising up and giving back.
1 year ago, we were at the Family Fun Day, and a student was there and hesitantly asked us for a little more information. We passed out the information to her family, but the students kind of surrounded her. She's a successful student on campus at Milton Hershey now, assisting in the very office that plans these events.
My name is Chastity, and I'm a junior at Milton Hershey School. When we went to the Family Fun event, we didn't really know the school was going to be there. We just knew that it was free, which was the main thing. My mom didn't have a lot of money to take us places. Growing up was definitely a little bit harder for me. We moved around a lot. I have 12 siblings. My mom, she is the sole provider for us, really. I'm glad to be here. My grades have improved. You know, I don't have to worry about coming home taking care of my siblings. I just don't want to have such a small life, considering I come from such a small place. I know that I have a future ahead of me.
Okay, now that's going places. I want to go places too. I know you do, buddy. Good night. I love you. And I want you to have more opportunities than I had. I found a place.
So I would live in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, but you'll live with other students and a house parent couple too.
I wonder what the other kids will be like.
They'll be from all over the country, and some are a lot like you.
I'll be able to discover what's next for me.
I would come visit, and you can come home to visit too.
Can we apply?
Hey, I've got good news.
Discover a path to receiving an exceptional educational experience with all costs covered.
I'll see you soon. You're gonna be great.
Find your future at Milton Hershey School.
Oh, man. Get the ball.
Yep.
All right, all right, all right. We're back for the second half. Hopefully this could be a tale of two halves, Coach Moore.
Yes, sir. Hopefully made some adjustments at halftime. Again, we saw some good things. Hopefully they got the butterflies out and they can build around some momentum early. Milton Hershey gets the ball first. Let's take care of the kickoff, get some yards, and let's get a drive on the on the field here. And we can get to 21-7 early in the third quarter. It's a little different ball game.
Yeah, I agree. It's all a matter of being able to take momentum and keep it.
Yes.
Looks like Spartans are going to be receiving the kickoff away from the scoreboard. Back deep should be number 6, Anthony Taylor, and number 1, Alexis Morales Monzon. Two track speedsters. Alexander Cruz is an up back. He's a pole vaulter and I believe a wrestler also in track.
Number 6, Anthony Taylor.
Anthony attempted the decathlon this summer, Coach. More than a sprinter. Threw a little shot put, a little javelin, did pretty well.
Pole vault.
10
events. Yes. 10 events. Decathlon has the reputation of being the best athlete in track and field. You hurdle, you sprint, discus, shot put, javelin. You do it all. And it ends with a mile run.
Yeah.
All right, number 42 is kicking
Virgil.
off.
Virgil. Need my reading glasses, Coach.
McGill Zakasita is kicking off for the Trojans.
Yeah, McGill. I gotta get my reading glasses back on here.
Yeah, you and I are alternating between.
I got binoculars and reading glasses. I had reading glasses and sunglasses on at the same time in the first half.
It was very picturesque.
Thank you. Thank you. We do what we have to do to be successful, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. All right, backed up the Trojans.
Still punched it into the end zone.
Yeah, touchback.
The special teams battle is a little bit one-sided right now.
Yes. We've always had that struggle in Milton Hershey of getting our special team kids, because most of our kids aren't here all summer, getting them the repetitions, either punting, kicking, long snapping, even fielding long snaps, just getting those repetitions, and it's critical.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill. We had a little bit success last year with the twin he was kicking for us, a soccer player.
Gage.
And Gage is actually kicking in. Oh, man.
Ooh. They crashed down there, Coach, with Julian Sharp, and he was unblocked.
Oh,
that almost looked like a halftime adjustment. As soon as they saw the formation, they angled him. You can see, look, and then went right through.
Both of their ends are just coming hard.
They're coming hard every time. Yep. Here comes number 4 off the corner.
Pass. Go deep. Send it.
Send it. Go. Looking in, tuck it away. Here we go. Go away. Go. Oh! That was Paris.
He twisted his ankle.
Yeah, when they grabbed him.
Yeah. That's a good step up. Good delivery. Man, I had that same injury in college. Breaking on a pass, and the only thing the guy could do was grab my ankle. Man, out for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
No one likes to watch football.
No.
Players don't like to watch football.
No, you practice all week to play.
You want to play.
Get up. There you go.
Oh, that's strange. He's not even limping.
He's hopping. He's running. He's going to live, Coach. He's going to live.
First and 10 for the Spartans on the 41.
Man, I'm not missing a play,
Tell
man.
Grandma stay in the stands. He's going to live.
Yeah, I'm not missing a play.
No.
Come on. boy.
Here we go.
You got 30 seconds to shake this off. Oh, no.
I was in practice one time, and when I tore ligaments in my knee, and I was on the ground. I hopped back to the huddle, and back, I was in college, and trainers saw it, and they're yelling to get out of the huddle. So I'm like, getting off, because you knew if you get out of the huddle, you have less of a chance of playing on Saturday. And I'm leaving the huddle. Then I tried to actually step forward, and I just collapsed, and
Yeah.
I still don't want to get put in the cart, man. You don't want to. You don't want to miss your chance. You don't want to miss your opportunity. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Spartans here. Here we go. Anthony in the backfield.
Okay, we pretty much got trips up top.
Yep.
We're trying to guess who's coming off the corner. 22's coming off the corner. Good pickup.
Yep, Elijah. Get a feel. Tuck and go. Tuck and go. That's it. Keep going. Keep going.
Ball's out.
Yeah, he was a little more decisive. That ball went out after the whistle.
Yeah,
Elijah was a little more decisive there than he was in the first half.
It's a guessing game right now of which end is coming.
Right.
It's 22 or 4, I believe.
He had 27 the last time off the far corner. They're bringing 27 the wide side towards Milton Hershey sideline. Which we got 3rd and 5. Okay, get rid of it. Elijah's back. He's taking off. He's got the first down.
Oh, flag down.
Offense on the carry. Flag on the play.
They moved the chains. They shouldn't have.
Don't pick up the chains yet.
Holding on the offense.
That's a typical call when a quarterback is scrambling.
Right.
You know, an offensive lineman has his hands on the guy, and then the angle changes of the block, and they can't help but hold on to him. Like, where are you going? You know?
Well, as an old offensive lineman coach, usually you're holding. So when that guy disengages left or right, you see the jersey pull, and then you go, "Ooh, you gotta let go fast." All right, you have to let go fast. There's an art to it.
Every single play, there's holding in the trenches.
Every single play.
There's just levels to this thing.
Exactly. You have to be able to hold without it being seen.
Yes, inside the box.
If your feet are out working theirs, they never call a hold if your hands are on the inside. Long ball. Oh! And we're going to get the flag there, Coach. I think they were a little early. Nice ball, though. I'm liking the confidence Elijah's showing here. Tucking the ball away and running the field, getting the ball downfield. Again, early game jitters are gone.
Yeah.
Settled in.
Yeah, good protection there.
Right.
He had time to see it. Threw into double coverage.
Yeah.
But it turned out a good play for the Spartans. Probably 15 yards and a first down.
Yes.
Automatic first down.
First down, Spartans. 1st and 10 on the 30.
And it seems like Hershey's getting pressure when scheme-wise they outnumber us. They're not getting pressure coming off our offense. Our offensive line's doing a nice job pass blocking.
Now it's 5-on-4 inside the box, so they should be able to protect us.
Right, there we go. Got protection.
Oh boy!
He lobbed that one in there. You got dart. You got to throw that like a dart.
I'm not sure if his arm strength can put that on a zip like that. You got to really step into that pass.
Yes.
If you look on a replay.
Oh, he was off his back leg.
So that was just a dying.
Yeah.
But it might be a good thing that it died because the guy
Yes.
had a nice beat on it. Yeah. So we got 2nd and 10, 2nd and long.
No pass. Here
Off the
comes
wing.
free off the corner.
Oh, they had the screen set up.
Yeah, they did.
Lineman had him all matched up, but he's got to be able to jump pass over that rusher somehow.
Yeah, Hershey's done that a couple times now. We've seen bringing a man off the end. That was number 8, our running back, Samir
Edwards Pace. So 3rd and long. Big play right here. Big play here. Down 21-0. I think it's 4 down territory for the Spartans.
Take handoff.
Oh, boy. He's running for his life there.
Yeah. Looks like he had some receivers downfield over. He had too much pressure early to be able to get his eyes downfield.
He has enough foot quickness that he's able to to readjust on the rushes.
Yeah. A little like Jimmy Miller, if anybody remembers Jimmy Miller from
the left hand.
Yeah, lefty Jimmy Miller.
Heck of a pitcher.
Yes, he was. But he's kind of upright, but has a little bit of speed like Jimmy did.
What we got? Defense offsides.
Offside.
Jimmy actually graduated from Leaven Valley College. He's in Pittsburgh as an accountant, doing really well.
Good for him.
Yep.
He was a student home Hancock, with the Liaos. I think that's the last name. Great people,
yes.
Great house parents that really, really care deeply about the students in their student home.
I went to an event at Leaven Valley College and Jimmy was there. And their lacrosse coach said, he said, no matter what happens on campus, when their athletes are involved, Jimmy was always the last one. Nice cut. Nice cut.
Elijah's showing some heart.
Yeah, Elijah getting a little confidence there. But he said, any event where the athletes had help clean up, Jimmy was the first one there, last one to leave, organized. He said just the leadership. No one had to tell him. They loved him at Leaven Valley College.
Elijah did a nice job running through some arm tackles.
He did.
A lot of changing parts here on offense, almost like a heavy.
Looks like they have, yeah.
Like a heavy package is coming in.
Right, it's like Steel High used to do.
Let's see if they attack the edges with Alex and his speed.
Joe in the backfield.
Straight ahead. Gain of maybe 2 yards.
We got some movement there. Number 55, Daniel, is it Catala? I'm sorry, Julian Sharp did a nice job. Flat back, didn't see his numbers, he blew it up.
Still got the heavy package in.
Right.
2 offensive linemen in the backfield.
Hand off. All right.
Carried by number 1. Morales runs on top.
It's like they tried to run off guard, didn't have him. Air Alexis bounced it outside.
Yeah.
Going backwards, Coach. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Back to our normal shotgun look.
It's a doubles.
Anthony behind
Short
Elijah,
doubles.
yep.
You got a corner route.
It's open.
Deep corner. It's in the fence.
Oh!
Hopkins
nothing there.
Complete.
See the replay here. Look, it looked like the defensive back didn't turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the high school rule is. It was a corner route. It's a
Right.
good route. He didn't touch him.
No, he didn't touch him.
4th and goal for the Spartans.
That was Kyle Dargan, the intended receiver.
Yeah, that's the freshman. Freshmen get
Yes.
a lot.
Yep.
He's rolling to that side.
Yes.
Yep.
Got to get rid of it. Look it in.
Short.
It's short.
Calling
Oh
short.
my gosh.
Hopkins pass is complete.
Coach, we're about 6 inches short.
Yep.
On 4th down.
Stop short of the goal.
First down, Hershey
Takes
from
over on down.
The 1 yard line.
1 foot line.
Yeah, not even probably
Or
1 foot.
One
Yeah.
or 2 foot line, yeah.
1st and 10 for the Trojans.
I give Elijah credit, Coach. He tried to put it in there, made a nice pass. Coach, we took about 5 minutes off the clock. Got to come up with points.
You're going to see off tackle now.
Yep, now strip the ball. They're going to come far side. Yep, right there it is. Oh! Nope.
Carried by number 33, Sweeney.
Coach, we hit him on the line of scrimmage. He was able to run through it because we were so high.
2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
Pad height.
Pad level. I was thinking the same thing. What's your pad level?
Pad level, man. What's wrong? Is that Angel?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Angel?
He's on his helmet. Coach, there's times in life to be comfortable and times to not be comfortable. Playing defensive line is not a time to be comfortable. Like doing well at defensive line is uncomfortable. we had some penetration there, but they bounced it to the outside.
Sweeney
Looks like they got the first. Yeah, Sweeney again. Looks like they got the first
over.
down.
He ran over at number 5.
Yeah.
Caden Gantz.
Yep.
Sweeney definitely delivered the blow. Angels on the sideline. He's one of our defensive linemen. They need to find a different helmet, same size, different helmet, and get him out there.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have to repair his helmet. The edges. That's a nice tackle.
Nice solid tackle. That was Alex.
Yep. Alexander Cruz.
Yep. Alexander Cruz, right.
Illegal procedure on the offense.
Really nice tackle. Yeah, Coach, with helmets, situation like that, where's Angel? They getting him back in yet?
No, he's
down
still,
here.
He's still watching him fix his helmet.
Take off your chin strap.
Yeah.
Switch with somebody else's same size helmet.
First and 15 for the Trojans.
First and 15 for Milton Hershey. 5:58 left in the third quarter. Still 21-0 Hershey. Coach, we got to strip the ball. We've got to be lower pad levels. Have to have lower pad levels, excuse me. Quick pass.
The outside defender, if you want to call it cornerback, was like a 10-yard cushion.
Yeah, he's way too far off.
It was a 10-yard cushion.
That was later again. You guys listening at home, people listening at home, we know the history of Hershey versus Milton. Hershey was able to see Gump May before the game. Gump May, longtime head football coach at Hershey High School, was a student at the Milton Hershey School, served in our Marine Corps in Vietnam. Gump May, some of you know me, suffered some heart issues last year, and we're really fortunate to have him with us. But good to see him. Same old Gump, high spirits, great energy, no excuses.
Gump May was directly responsible for my career path after college, of getting hooked up with the Purcell brothers, who's also Milton Hershey alumni, and just always looking out for me. Didn't know me from Adam, except that I was a Milton Hershey person, and I killed his team in the cocoa bean game. But a great man, high energy, no excuses, tough as nails. Hopefully that he's on the upper end of his health journey.
Yeah, he's definitely on the mend.
Illegal procedure.
And he was with Bob Geyer, which is an interesting combination. Those guys coached against each other for 25 years, and now they're with each other all the time.
Yeah, they've always been good friends.
Yeah. And both of them, all they ask about are your families and
absolutely
how they can help you.
Absolutely.
You learn a lot from those guys.
Keith Hunter, I seen you in the chat there.
Keith Hunter,
yep.
Yeah.
His baby girl's.
You say new dad, Keith Hunter.
Yeah, his baby girl's getting big.
Yeah.
He's getting nervous.
All right, hand off. Milton Hershey's getting penetration, Coach, but, oh, man, we got to wrap him up.
We got to get 11 people to the football.
Yeah, Hershey's going jet sweep, and we got to get guys to the ball.
It's almost like they're setting up right now.
Quarterback keep and pass.
We got wide side to our left
Yes.
here. I could see that we have option coming this way.
What's up, Keith? He said, what's up, Coach Moore? Mr. Bone and I were talking about him the other day. We enjoyed having him in class.
Well, we got a stalemate so far in this third quarter.
Might be our first cramp here, Coach.
I think it is.
First cramp.
With the sun's down and we got a cramp.
Yeah. I think I got a little sunburn while that sun was going down. My face is feeling it.
Yeah. It's 9 Mayor. Got himself a little.
Yeah.
Probably a little cramp. That looks like a cramp walk.
5-0. Still a lot of time left, Coach. We got to be able to execute. Again, we get in a rhythm, running the ball. We got to, find ways to. Here's the thing, Hershey's not tired.
No.
Hershey's not tired. You and I both know a team like Hershey, they're young, a lot of new guys. You got to get them tired. You got to make them run, and they haven't had to run all over the field. We've had to run all over the field. They haven't.
You know, Hershey has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys that are listed as starting on the offense and defensive teams. You know,
yes.
Some of that condition is predicated by heart.
Right, they're on balance. Nice penetration. Oh, we got to make that play.
He's got to make that play. 75.
Hey, we got guys running the ball, though. That was nice.
John Alicia.
The Angels there. Alexis
John's
is there.
a freshman. Yeah, John Alicia.
Yes.
He's a budding freshman,
Big kid.
especially on the basketball team.
6'2".
Nice guy.
Yeah.
He's got to finish wrap that up.
Yeah, I think you're surprised you got there, Coach. I remember playing against Milton Hershey in high school, and I got through, and the back hit me so fast, and I just like, whoa. And he was, you know, and when the linebackers yelled at me, I'm like, I didn't even realize he was there.
It's just Hershey's first punt.
Hershey's first punt. Short punt. Oh, don't. Bounces out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, Coach. All right, come on. Let's punch one in. We had a long drive last time. Let's punch it in here.
We had a
Come on.
good drive predicated on Elijah's legs and decision making. You got to find that momentum again.
Mm-hmm. Coach went down at halftime. It was nice to see Mrs. Torres, one of our science teachers, with her daughter here. It's always fun to get teachers here and their kids, have their kids start to understand the Milton Hershey School a little bit and how special it is. Trent Baker, one of my biology group down there coaching football. Mrs. Hess, Mr. Whalen. Fortunate, the group I work with all day long. Really treat our kids well. Come on, get a field.
Too much cha-cha.
Yes.
Hershey did a nice job of running to the football.
Yeah, they did.
Running to the football. We got to catch it and get north and south.
Get a field, yeah.
Get north and south.
And again, their number 42 did a nice job of that in the first half. Say Zakaseta, is that how you pronounce his name? He did a nice job of getting a field, not cha-cha.
It's a double drag.
Yeah. That one we threw in a double cover. Ah, they called a penalty. I have to watch a replay. I'm not sure about that one, Coach. He was playing the ball.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain of what occurred there.
We have the delay.
Pass interference on the defense. First down, Spartans.
First down, Milton Hershey.
Tell you, Hershey might be leading in every stat category right now. You know, offense.
Yes.
And penalty yards.
Yes, they are.
Yards.
They definitely are. Yeah. All right, let's punch one in here. Let's make this interesting. 3:35 left in the second quarter. Come on, Milton Hershey. Find it inside of you. Okay, Hershey's been able to execute. Switch their coverage there before the snap. Good field A. Nice. Way to fight for an extra yard.
The flag seems to be leaning to the offensive side of the formation. It'll be interesting with the calls here.
It's like they're talking to Coach Painter. Coach Painter's on the numbers, Coach. I think he may need to get towards the sideline. His son's out there listening. You know your father well as we do. He's going to argue his point.
Offsides and defense, they're going to keep the play.
Yes.
Keep the play.
Yes.
One, two, three, four. The ball's right there. Nah, he's going to take the penalty.
Yeah.
It's going to be about first and 5. There's not much of a difference. He's got to take
an extra
the penalty.
down.
Yeah, he's got to take the penalty.
Right.
It's early in the count. as a running back.
1st and 5 for the Spartans.
As a running back, those stats are gone.
I got 6 yards, coach.
Yeah. Nice pass,
Good execute,
catch.
yep. Freshman. Watching the line up front, they did a nice job keeping their hips low. I was watching Mark, I was watching Christian, they did a nice job there. And again, we're starting to find a rhythm with the passing game. I know the PIAA likes this quick one scrimmage and play a game, but I'm a huge fan of having a second scrimmage. Find your rhythm, get more reps against another team.
Go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep.
Get rid of it, get rid of it.
Go deep, go deep. The receivers got to take their defensive backs deep on that.
Right.
When there's a scramble there, take them deep. Take them deep.
There's some space behind them. Go ahead, Coach.
The only thing about the scrimmage situation is that it's the same for everybody.
Yes. I know.
But it's still, and even freshmen and junior high sports, they're impacted even more because they have to do the heat acclimation and all this stuff, and there's really not a lot of time.
Right. The advantage is to those who can get the most done in the summer.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That was nice hustle. Number 27, we've seen him in the backfield a few times for Hershey. That was L.J. Douglas.
Yeah, his motor's going.
Yeah.
Hershey right now, I think they're looking a little winded. They're looking a little winded. We got to keep penetrating the areas and get right back on them.
Well, Sean Elliott, number 33, he's played about 60 snaps so far.
So we got doubles. We got tight double formation
tight
here.
Doubles.
It's going to be a combination run.
Yep, attack corners. Hershey covered it well on the top side. There it is. He caught it.
Good catch.
Nice catch.
Elijah has showed a lot of composure there. And the freshman, number 18.
Thomas.
You know, Thomas Saeed.
Yep. And nice job making a play, getting up and just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, tempo here.
Going trips up top. First down.
That's Caden Gantz.
Yeah.
Straight ahead.
Second and goal for the 4.
You were thinking here you want to.
Yeah, Paris down low near sideline. It's like they're isolating. They got Khalil top isolating. And now they got. No. And snap, we lose about 15 yards.
We're lining up to get people in formation, and somehow the center must have heard something.
Yeah.
Flag on play.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure declined.
Yep, we're going to decline that.
Yeah, no one was set.
Third and goal for the 21 for the Spartans.
Well, it gives us more space, coach, to run our passing offense.
Yes, it does.
It's like the NFL. Sometimes they'd rather be on the 15 or the 20 than the 5.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's third and goal.
Yeah, and this is high school.
Yeah. And their safety's going to go up top.
Yes. Come on, Elijah. Corner, corner, corner. Nope. Had a hand on it, went through his hands.
Come on.
Fourth and goal for the Spartans for the 21.
I think we captured on television.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Coach, that's right where Mike Williams caught the ball against Steel High in overtime. 2005, I'm thinking, 4?
Yvonne,
5, overtime.
Yvonne Cross has caught a couple of fade routes in that corner, too.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Josh Parra.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of fades caught in that corner. He's got space.
Got to throw.
Fourth down. Come on, get rid of it. There you go. Oh.
Hopkins' pass is incomplete.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Take over on downs. First and 10, Trojans.
Two drives that should have produced some fruit.
Yeah.
You know, that penalty, not penalty, but that misplay,
Right.
that bad snap. That cost the Spartans great field position, a great opportunity. And we're still in the third quarter.
Still in the third quarter. We're still down 21-0. You know me, I'm a glass half full guy. I look at this and I say, Elijah's gaining some confidence, got some wide receivers starting to get some confidence. The offensive line, I think, is solid. We've just got to be able to put it together offensively. Got to be able to execute. Got to keep getting better. All right, here's Hershey. Again, they're in that shotgun, and I expect to see this, Coach.
That
handoff.
That window opened up right towards us.
Yes.
Oh man.
Their line does a nice job of understanding their blocking schemes, sealing down, and then any kind of kick-out block or anything, they do a nice job with the seam.
We got Hershey's first cramp, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, cramping a calf.
Yeah, it's number 8, Samir.
Yep. Yeah, we've all had that. Yeah, he's seized up. Coach, is it true that pickle juice helps you not get cramps?
Pickle juice. Pickle juice is good for the cramping, and it's also good for chicken. My wife mentioned the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't had pickled chicken this summer yet. You know, it's definitely a different kind of taste, but
yeah.
Tenderize, you marinated some pickle juice, tenderize the chicken, and then bake it, fry, do whatever, and that dill flavor is kind of good. Are we at the end?
We're at the end. They're dead. It's going to roll off. End of the third quarter, we have Milton Hershey 21. Excuse me, Hershey 21, Milton Hershey 0. Coach, you talk about pickling. I tried a recipe this summer with chicken. You and I, we both like our gardens, peppers, onions. It was a little bit of a pineapple-based thing. The mistake I made was my vinegar and raw pineapple partially digested the chicken. It got like gummy. Oh, it was horrible. It was so bad. I was so proud of myself. I took the first bite, and I'm like, oh, jeez.
It broke it down.
It broke it down. I'm a science teacher. I should know better.
Enzymes.
Yeah. I was so happy. And I crock pot all day long.
Enzyme for a long time.
It was gummy. It was horrible. Horrible. And I've been getting better. I mean, I'm actually like, people actually like my cooking these days, and it was so bad.
I tell you, I had the opportunity to go to the farmer's market up in Harrisburg for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, looking at all the peppers and stuff. And it felt good that I didn't have to buy any peppers there because my freezer is full and my garden is full. But, I got some sweet corn. Yeah, fill the freezer with some sweet corn and just anticipating, just cooking for the family, man.
Yes.
There's nothing like home cooking, man.
Yeah, my garden struggled with the heat this summer. Tomatoes were down, cucumbers were down. Thankfully, Coach Smith dropped some cucumbers off in the Morehouse. Yeah. Zucchini were pretty good, but yeah. Okay, we should probably talk football.
Yeah.
All right, starting the fourth quarter here. Hershey with the football. We're at the 35-yard line.
Well, Hershey called a timeout because they wanted us to talk about my butternut squash.
Yeah, let's talk about your butternut squash, Coach.
I had 2 butternut squash coming already, and then there's 3 more that I seen that's coming. This is going to be the best year for my butternut squash, which is a key ingredient to my soups, for throughout the summer and throughout the winter.
For those at home who want to find one of Coach Smith's recipes, you can go to www.coachsmithscooking.com. Puts him a new recipe every Friday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but I love the summertime. Gardening's to our core, Coach Moore, because we like developmental. We're track coaches, which is a developmental sport, and we like seeing things go from immature to maturity and be good for things. And gardening just does that for me, and and track and field, and also. I got to make sure that I mention the Milton Hershey baseball team. The baseball coach said, hey, you haven't mentioned baseball yet. So we mentioned baseball now. Great.
Yep. And they're building, Coach. They're going period zero before school. They're working on Sundays. You know, Coach Jeff Bone, one of my best friends, has been coaching for a couple years now, and they're trying to turn the corner. You know, try and get the repetitions that some of these kids get in other school districts. You know, that's the thing we need. We need repetitions.
I know a group of young men that, you know, they play football, but after football practice they're in batting cages. It's just a sequence of things they do to keep their touches and keep their things. And that's with any sport. I mean, you know, there's the multi-sport athletes have to find a way of still touching base and other things.
Yes.
You know, but multi-sport athletes are key. All right.
Okay, here we go.
First and 15. Nothing there.
Rolling out.
This is all athleticism by
scramble.
Sweetie.
Make a play.
First and 15.
He did a nice job of scrambling far side and then breaking a tackle or two. This should be second and about 15 instead of second and 5. That last 10 yards was all Sweeney.
Yeah. It's a real good athlete. He had a real good summer also in playing AAU basketball.
Right.
His dad coaches football, but he also coaches AAU basketball.
Really?
And that group of guys, they don't duck any competition. You know, they don't duck any competition, and they had a pretty good summer. You know. So 2nd and 5. They got to go quick here. We got 5 seconds on the play clock. I don't know if they're going to get it off. They're not going to get it off.
Nope.
Timeout. Coach Payne called timeout.
You know, Coach, being an old basketball guy growing up, it's amazing how that April, May, June, July period in basketball has just blown up.
Yeah.
I mean, we would scrimmage. We'd go play McDevitt or Cedar Cliff, and then, you know, they come over to the Main Street Gym in Middletown and play, but they were few and far between. We do drills in the morning, but the amount of basketball kids get in these days, it's just their ability to get better. It's just it's so much different.
It is, but, you know, one of the other key parts, though, is playing something else because it challenges you mentally, athletically, it challenges you, you know, and it gets you out of your comfort zone. Hearing a different coach's voice, a different coach's expectations. It's always good to be a multi-sport, you know, athlete, you know, and it just gives you a different atmosphere too. You know, I love my football guys, you know, in high school and in college. But, you know, I like doing other things.
Yes.
Other things also.
I agree with you. I think, you know, I'm the science guy. The research says multi-sport athletes, less chronic injuries, you know, the mental part of it. You know, if you're just doing track year-round or football year-round, that's not healthy. You know, you need to have a beginning and an end point. You need to have breaks where your brain can kind of process what's happened. And you need to hear from other adults. There's so many messages that you as a head track coach give kids. Nice pitches, he's going down, make the play. I think he got the first down there, Coach.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of the research shows now, too, also, you know, the mental part of it is you get a certain perspective from Coach Smith in track.
Correct.
You know, then you go to basketball, and Coach Rooney and his staff give you a different perspective. And all those things help you be a better human being, you know, hopefully a better leader, a better dad, a better coach, a better mom, you know.
You know, you and I are very straightforward coaches, and I'm extremely straightforward. You know, I had a conversation with a young man. You know, I said, you know, you don't work hard enough. And he was like, what do you mean I do work hard? And it's incredible what versions of hard work he was talking about.
Right.
You know, versus what I was talking about. And I say those and speak those truths to young people because I want them to be better. I want them to be better. I want them to, you know, to challenge themselves in every opportunity because it transfers into the workforce.
I remember when I was in 9th grade, I benched 225 pounds for the first time. I was at Middletown in the gym, and this guy, Steve Boylan, was our 9th grade coach. He said, Coach, I benched 225 pounds. And he looked at me and said, you should be doing it 3 or 4 times by now. You're not working hard enough. And I was rocked. I'm like, oh, my gosh, like, I'm the strongest kid in the grade. I'm stronger. And you know what? He was exactly right.
Right.
And you know what I did then? I didn't miss a workout the rest of the summer. I made sure, you know what I mean? Like, that was the best thing. It wasn't, oh, good for you, Denny. It was, no, you need to be stronger. Yeah. All right, here we go. Milton Hershey still.
3rd and 3. They're just running Sweeney into the short side.
Yeah, they're getting good penetration on scrimmage, but those edges. Hershey's still able to get to the edge. We got to do something out there. And again, Hershey's run towards their sideline, overloaded. Comes Sweeney again. Coach, I wouldn't expect a pass here. I expect them running towards Hershey's sideline or keep around this way. See how they line up.
They haven't run well, they ran one option to their offensive right in the first half.
Right.
But I don't see the personnel out there right now to do it, not in this formation.
No.
They're going to sit down in the hole. Nah.
They just rolled him wide side. What do you think? Was that designed? It looked like a pass, so they basically saying if you have it, great, but if not, take off.
What it looked like is I am Sweeney.
Yes.
I am Sweeney. I know the down and distance. I put a lot of work in.
I'm keeping the ball.
I'm keeping the ball.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the ball.
Watching, again, you guys at home, we get the replay. Watching replay, they down blocked and took off. They just, they gave him 2/3 of the field to work with.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good play calling. That's good understanding by the Hershey coaching staff of, you're down distancing your field.
Stanford Mason, who's a Georgetown alumni, when he was in high school, he used to cave down.
Right.
Two gaps.
Yeah.
2 gaps. His down block would take out 2 gaps of football.
Nice catch and pass.
Yeah.
Number 4, Edelman.
I think Sweeney has gotten every single person involved in this passing game.
Yes.
His running game. There's no doubt that he's probably their MVP of the Cocoa Beans so far.
Yeah, Samir's still out. I don't see if they get back him in or not. See if he's still cramping on the sideline. I'm looking over there.
Yeah, he's not in.
He's been out.
Hopefully it was just a cramp.
Yeah, the way we were pulling his toes back, I would think so.
Yeah.
Quick handoff, number 22. Hit that seam well.
Yeah, there's no doubt that he was going to hit it hard.
Yeah. There's Caleb Simmons, the junior for Hershey.
First and goal for the Trojans.
Anthony Figueroa is entering the game on defense for the Spartans. He worked out as a sprinter this spring. He was a hard worker. We just kept him on the team. Didn't say nothing. Showed up on time. Put his work in. All in preparation for the season.
Yep. Yeah, quarterback.
Oh man.
He has space. Make a play.
Wow.
Sweeney's pass is incomplete. Brings up a second and goal.
You got to make a play there, Coach. We're right on, and we got to accelerate to them. Well, we have adjusted to their off balance. We have shifted down. That's taken away some of their offense. Again, they've figured out that Sweeney here is he's got a little different gear than everybody else on the football field right now.
And they're already in field goal range, so the playbook is wide open these next 2 plays for Hershey. I'm sure they might go to the offensive left here. Well, they're unbalanced to the right.
They are unbalanced to the right. They got 2 guys. Oh, they got 5 guys on the right side. There you go.
There's no question mark of where they're going. And they're going the same play. Coach just signaled the universal signal of the same play.
Run again. Run again until they stop it. Yeah, they had us outnumbered there 5-4.
Let's see if Sweeney goes with a different cadence here. Oh, good penetration by 55.
Yeah, that was Joey. Joey blew up his guy.
Carried by number 33, Elliott.
He's in.
A Trojan touchdown.
Again, classic Mark Painter offense. He's going to run right at you until he can't anymore, and he's going to probably run right at you some more.
Absolutely. Hershey kicker is kicking off the turf like NFL and collegiates.
Yeah, no block. It's good. 7:06 to go in the ball game. Hershey Trojans 28, Milton Hershey Spartan 0. Well, it's kind of gut check time, Coach. I know it's first game, but these players got to figure out a way to come together, figure out a way to get better. I mean, cabinets aren't bare. I mean, we got some big, strong kids. We got some kids who can execute. We got to be able to put it together.
Yeah.
You know, got to get better for next week. You know, good teams have their best games between week 1 and week 2.
Yes. Yes.
And that's at every level, but especially high school. You've got to get better from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah. Having a rivalry game in week 1, you know, it's kind of tough, but it's tough for everybody. But everyone plays better in week 2.
Right.
It'll be nice if we get something happening on this special team right here.
Right.
You know, Anthony or Alex, or Alexis, take it to the house and give some good field position.
Coach, we're getting some comments about butternut squash. I think the audience are hearing more about the butternut squash. I need to pickle some peppers. I haven't done that in a little bit. Yeah, some red peppers and onions.
All right,
here we go.
The ball.
Reaction can return one. There's a seam.
He's got to get his feet underneath.
Yes. He's off balance. He had a seam there right around the 30. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's a good return. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Spartans. Let's get some momentum here.
I believe that was Alex. Yeah, that was Alex Cruz.
No, that was Anthony Taylor.
Was it Anthony?
Yeah.
I didn't have my binoculars up.
All right.
Here we go. 1st and 10. 7 minutes to go, Coach. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Okay, we got trips up top. Will be obvious. Combo.
Yep.
Or if they're going to see them try to go deep ball down here. Nope, it's a double drag. 18's open, but we can't see him.
Oh. They tackle Elijah in bounds. It keeps the clock rolling.
It was 74. Elijah.
Yeah.
He put in a lot of work this summer also.
Yes.
It was interesting, that pass pattern. They had the trips up top, and the third receiver in ran a drag route, and number 18 down here ran the opposite drag route. And I'm thinking, okay, we're action away from the trips, but we'll come back and throw it to that single dragger over there. And the quarterback steps just didn't look like that was the concept of it.
You guys used to run that with double tight, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
With two tight ends.
Yep. Made a living off of that one. It's hard for someone to defend someone who's running away from them.
Yes, because I was a defensive end at Middletown. I had to jam the Milton Hershey tight end. That was my job. Jam him, put him in his heels. Don't let him go after the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
We also ran a version of that at Middlesbrough University. It wasn't a double drag per se, but still a drag route. And I used to drive the defense. The outside linebacker is crazy, and the inside linebacker is crazy because I wasn't a big, strong guy, but my feet and my hands were extra quick. And
yeah, you're quick.
And I would get across their face into the safe zones.
Yeah.
Does it look like cramp? It looked like we got a foot in the air?
I'm not sure. The way he was laying, Coach.
Yeah.
The way he was laying.
It looked like we got a foot in the air. So that's cramp number 2.
Yeah.
So the score in a cramp situation is it Milton Hershey 2, Hershey 1?
Yes, Milton Hershey 2, Hershey 1.
Milton Hershey's winning.
The first way he was laying, it looked like he may have twisted his knee. You know what I mean? Because he was over on his side. He had hands down low. If they roll you over like this, I doubt it's because of a knee injury. That would not. Our training staff is top notch, second to none. They would not be straightening out the leg right now if it was a medial collateral ligament. Yes.
Coach, I have an agent. I have an agent that's hooking us up with ESPN.
Yeah.
Loretta Moore. Loretta
oh, no.
Moore.
Is she on there?
Great commentators. ESPN will be calling you guys.
God bless my mom, Loretta Moore. my mom had to have face surgery today, and honestly, while they're doing surgery or they get done, she sits there and draws.
Yes.
She draws all the time. She draws and paints 24/7.
Nice.
And she sent me pictures of like things she painted while she was in surgery. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's special.
That's so yeah.
I've been really fortunate in my life with the women that I've been surrounded with, man.
Anyone
really
that has a dog in their profile is okay with me, man.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah. 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 I got home day, and guess what? My wife, Mrs. Moore, had ready for me.
What's that?
Hamilton tickets.
Oh,
Hamilton's coming to Hershey Theater. Mrs. Moore and I are going to go right after Thanksgiving, that week after Thanksgiving. So we, what an incredible musical. We have not seen it. Could not afford to go up to New York City and see it, but it's coming to Hershey. So Jennifer was kind enough to get us tickets. Yeah, I'm blessed.
Crystal and I went and saw Hamilton on Broadway.
Oh,
it's probably a year ago.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
No?
Nah. As I told my daughter, Tiana, who's, well into the acting and all this stuff, I need stages, costumes, incredible things. I need to be entertained, audio and visually. And for me, the problem is that I've seen Lion King on Broadway twice. That's like the gold standard for me,
I recommend In the Heights.
In the Heights.
Lin-Manuel, is it Moran? How do you say his last name? I don't know. All the theater people at home are rolling their eyes right now, but he did Hamilton, but he did In the Heights first, and that won for Best Musical around 2009, 2010. That's incredible. Jen and I have seen that, and the best version I saw was East High. Central Dauphin East High did In the Heights a few years ago. They were incredible. They were incredible.
So Milton Hershey brought in a new quarterback.
Who did they bring in? Get my binoculars.
He's a new student, number 9, Logan Jerry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my sophomores in class have talked about him.
Came all the way to the sideline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have mostly sophomores in class, and some of the guys were talking about Logan. They really like what they've seen in practice.
It's good to get him some reps right now. He's got to run this play. He's got 5 seconds. There's plenty of time.
Rolling to his right. Ooh.
Oh, boy. Jittery.
Rookie mistake. Yeah, he had the ball out. He had the ball auxiliary pass. He went to tuck it, but he had 2 hands on either side of the football.
Yeah.
He didn't tuck it away appropriately.
Yeah. And one of those things also is that there's an obvious passing play, but he was watching the rush instead of looking downfield to see the plays develop. That's just nerves and jitters. Yeah. Okay, let's get it out the way.
Right.
Let's get it out the way.
He's going to be okay. You remember early in the game, Sweeney, his first pass play, Joe was hitting him square on. His eyes were downfield and completed the pass. That's, experience. He's got to get repetitions, get that experience.
Milton Hershey has to make sure they have 11 people out here. There's still some starters walking out there.
Yeah, we're at 5:31 left in the ball game.
11.
Hershey Trojans up 28-0. Yeah, Christian's still out there. Joe's still out there. Angel is still out there.
Yeah, Sweeney's day is done.
Yes.
He got number 3 in the game.
That's our receiver.
That's the receiver.
Yeah,
he's the backup quarterback.
Later. Handoff, little 22. He's elusive, Coach.
Arm tackles aren't going to get him down.
No, he's elusive. I like to think defensive line will keep getting better. We'll have to scheme some things for the outside and get lower and get to the ball. Like every team this time of year, you've got to get your defenders to the ball. Don't be a spectator.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be such a difference in game number 2 for both of these teams.
Right. Milton Hershey plays my alma mater, Middletown, here next Friday night. They lost the season with some poor behavior of their athletes, and they're in rebuilding mode, but they have some great coaches over there. They brought Mike Dupes back on the staff, and he was one of their coaches through their championship years where they were winning districts and going to states every year. He's back, and they feel good about the progress they made from last year.
Yeah.
So that should be a good challenge for Milton Hershey.
Well, you and I know that Middletown is a gritty town. And,
yes, it is.
And they will find a way. You know, they're one of those towns where it's okay. It's it's Middletown versus everybody else. You know.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like Harrisburg. Harrisburg's a Harrisburg Cougars versus everyone else.
Yep.
You know, so it'll be interesting to see how everything materializes, man.
Yep.
Right now, Hershey's going to milk this clock down to
yes, they are. Watching
5 seconds, and they're just going to be running the ball. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a hold.
Flag, yeah. Again, they look to be attacking off tackle and then bouncing it.
Right.
They bounce it with that speed. We can't outrun it. I'm sorry, we can't get to him because they're outrunning us.
Edge football.
Yeah.
Got to hold the edge. And you talk about playing defensive end when you were in high school. And I was a defensive end also, and we could not let anybody break containment.
No one cross your face.
You know, no one cross your face. I mean, I remember I had crazy Eric Reed.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, don't let him go. Make him go straight ahead.
Yeah.
You know, and it holds true. It holds true. It's timeless. Yep. Keep the ball between the tackles.
You want to take the football field and don't widen it, shorten it. Make them play their whole offense between your two defensive ends. You know, because as soon as they get to the edge, anything can happen.
So, you know, Coach Painter talked about that we need to talk about the Hershey community a little bit.
Yes.
You know, so Hershey has some big news that just came this year. Well, a couple days ago. Hershey's has a 3-year contract that's terminating at the Hershey Park Stadium. You know,
really?
Hershey, the community, are looking to terminate it even sooner, and they're going to invest in getting some temporary stands inside of the stadium at the high school, so they can create an incredible environment for their community and for their students and for their team. You know, so it's going to be to the point where there will be nobody playing in Hershey Park Stadium from Milton Hershey or Hershey. And then Lower Dauphin has some plans also district-wide to make some adjustments to that, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think both schools, Hershey and nice pass to the fullback.
Yeah.
Both schools.
They slipped him off right after tackle there. Yeah, it was nice.
Hershey and Lower Dauphin, it's hard to schedule their regular games because of concerts and other things inside of
car shows.
Yeah, car shows. You know, so I think they both like the atmosphere that high school stadiums provide. They're not so far away from, you know, the action, and there could be some tailgating, and it doesn't look empty.
No, the thing about it, where they have that stadium behind their middle school, when they put that in a couple years ago, it's a perfect location. How many people can walk there?
Yep.
So it's right downtown. You know, you're a couple blocks from downtown Hershey. Yep. That'd be a real nice environment for a football game. And Lower Dauphin, they have at the south side town there. Yep. They have a field. They could put some stands. That'd two nice communities that would have a stadium like where I grew up in Middletown. Memorial Field was downtown.
Yes.
And people, I remember as a kid, I remember being in 5th grade, walking, picking up two buddies at their houses, walking down, you know, always say, be careful crossing Union Street. And then me and my buddies are there screwing around and playing football all night, and then getting in trouble the whole way home because it was downtown.
Yeah.
And it was the 1980s. No one worried about you until it was midnight.
Yeah, when Hershey redid their stadium, they put in the footings already for the stands.
Yes, I'd heard that.
They put them in already for the stands. You can see them down by the jump pits, etc.
Yeah.
You know, and so they're gonna create a new environment. I mean, you know, Hershey Park Stadium is nice, but it's not really fan friendly.
No.
You know, from a concession standpoint, you know, which a lot of these schools depend on.
Right.
They don't make any money for it because, you know, Hershey Stadium gets all the concessions.
Hershey entities, right?
Yeah, Hershey get all this the revenue from that, but it'll be exciting for the fans, the high schoolers to create an environment of Friday night football at the high school.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Good for
So
them.
some big changes coming to the Hershey community, to the Lower Dauphin community. It's outstanding stuff.
Well, I think about Hershey Park Stadium as a player, playing Lower Dauphin there, Hershey there, big games, district championship we won there, played Big 33 there.
Correct.
A lot of memories in that stadium, and those of you out there who've played football, the locker rooms are basically underground.
All right.
Good seeing you, Cherry.
After the game? Absolutely. All right. Is your number still the same? I can't hear you. Is your number still the same? Yeah. Okay, I'll call. Yep.
But it's an experience playing Hershey Park Stadium for kids. Your first time you're there, you're in the dungeons of that stadium, and getting ready to come out, and it's a much bigger stadium than most of the high schools you played at. And all the games as a coach here, going over there and playing Hershey. Man, we had some battles.
Yeah, I think there's just nothing like a close proximity environment where young people can be kind of wild but still in control.
Sure.
And yell for their teammates and show some school pride.
It was a special environment tonight, Coach. We went down at halftime. We got mobbed by kids and house parents, and we got kids all over the stadium still, and we got about 100 cheerleaders down there, and the band sounded great at halftime. Have a really great atmosphere here for our kids in the Milton Hershey School.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. We got to get the stuff on the football field.
Yeah.
Moving in the right directions. There'll be games like this, but there'll be other games where we'll be on top of it. And we have a great environment that fosters school spirit.
Hershey here, about a minute 20 left, up 28-0. You got to give Mark Painter and his staff credit. Losing a lot of guys from last year, using time in the offseason to really be efficient what they do already. They're already efficient with a lot of things that they're doing.
Yes.
That's impressive. I thought coming in, Hershey would be sloppier than they were. Not knowing much about Sweeney, I didn't know what we would see, but he's shown that he can run the offense and make plays. Yeah. Man, he's tough.
Yeah. I knew that they would go downhill, and I knew run downhill, and I knew that Sweeney would take care of the rest.
Right.
Yeah. But they have a whole host of characters. Like number 3, who's their backup and their starting receiver right now.
Yeah,
he's come in the game and did a nice job.
Yep.
I mean, they've had consistent holding penalties that has not prevented them from getting into the end zone.
Yeah.
But, once again, they have the JV guys in right now, and it's important for them to get some real life repetition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Caleb Simmons kid, he's been impressive.
Yeah.
22, he's a junior. So that, they obviously have some decent backups there. So Milton Hershey can learn from this, and their coaching staff, knowing those guys really well, they'll make corrections this week, and they'll right the ship here and have a plan for Middletown.
Yeah, they better. The great thing about these sports in this era is that thing called huddle film.
Yes.
Everybody has film on everyone. Yes. So there are no secrets on your strengths and no secrets on your weaknesses as a team.
Right.
The next team is looking to exploit both of those things. So so hopefully, without a doubt, they'll make some adjustments and get ready for Middletown.
Coach, it's always a pleasure calling the game with you. Being a part of the Milton Hershey family is always special for me.
Yes, sir. Without a doubt, it's always a pleasure. We got a great staff behind us, making sure that this broadcast goes well. They make us look good and sound good, because we got the voice for radio, man.
we have the faces for radio.
We have the faces for radio.
Yes.
All right. So, final score. What's that final score, Coach?
Final score, Coach, is Hershey Trojans 28, Milton Hershey Spartans 0.
And with that, we thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather and make some memories where you are.
Yep. Go
Good
Spartans.
night.
Good night.
The Milton Hershey Way
is the continuous pursuit of excellence
through mutual respect
and work ethic
to prepare students
for career and life success.
Through the Milton Hershey Way, we have focused on our core values and gotten back to the basics of who we are.
It means to strive for excellence with compassion and kindness.
It's about caring for others, caring for our community, and bringing your best effort every single day.
When I work hard, it encourages others to work hard. When I see my friends working hard, it motivates me to work hard.
Within our culture of excellence, I push myself to dream bigger and set the bar higher.
The Milton Hershey Way gives us a roadmap for what we need to do with our students in order to enhance them to their greatest self.
The excellence of our students starts with us. Our goal is to continuously drive ourselves to learn more, to grow more, and to be the best we can be for our students.
It helped me to become the young lady I am today, and it makes me happy when I show up to do my best.
It's like a quote by St. Jerome: good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. That's the essence of the continuous pursuit of excellence. It's fostering an environment where everyone can succeed together.
It gives me a framework and focus each day at work. Through the Compass Project, we give the resources to staff to teach, model, and practice excellence.
It challenges us to give our best every day. We wake up in the morning tired, had a big day the day before, but today has new demands, new expectations.
Every day, I review and reflect to see what I can improve on so that I can be my best every single day.
We rooted our school practices in the culture of the deed of trust, which helps our students develop the respect and work ethic for graduate success.
Every student is a leader. You are either leading towards failure or you're leading towards success. It is up to you to decide which way you want to go.